Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Miss Cloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at WeBFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
Too handsome, I'm the man in the end song. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her, I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault, yeah, I play my part like the last song. I walk on beats like damn son. She, what you find is please. She all on my dick, all on my dick. It's a little bit personal, yeah. And I hope you notice I've been working, oh yeah.
I'm a Chico going beast mode, automatic like a free throw, gon' stop me. Looking too good with them jeans on through the peephole, tryna beat it like Rocky. She was tryna apologize, told her it's okay in a way you could give away the top too sloppy. I be tryna be on your body, I'm tryna get naughty. When you come home,
Oh shit, look at the plain Jane. She wanna stay, but I cut on my wrist. Used to cuddle the bitch. Yeah, look how I switch. Now I'm focused on me and I'm walking on beats. Now look what I did.
Broke as fuck, I mean broke as fuck, it's no lie. The cold shit, I just roll up and get high. Yeah. How you sell, I see blue grass and green skies. Told the niggas I was up next, now young and popping up like I died.
I'm feeling too handsome, I'm the man in the end song. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her, I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault.
Built for This Network.
This is the #1 Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, on his recap show. Yeah, I said recap show. Yeah.
Built for This.
Nobody else can do it like me. I'm the man that comes on here, do 3 hours straight, non-stop. I talk about everything. Sports ain't the only thing in life. I talk about life in general. Can anybody get like the Chief Rocka? I don't think so. This is Chief Rocka. Non-stopper. You don't drink no Chief Rocka.
Chief Rocka was there. Chief Rocka was there until it ended. Chief Rocka gonna tell you how it ended. Yes, sir. So if you know something that I don't know, call up the number 404-618-2119. Call me up and let me know what you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck he making millions or not. He still need coaching up. He's nothing but a player. You supposed to be a coach that knows the system and know how you block on different plays. That's the whole thing right there. People think you just get in front of motherfucking block. No, it's not like that. You got to take angles on motherfuckers. You got to block a certain way. If a play is called to go off the 9-hole or the 8-hole, you got to be able to know which way to block the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rock is back. The number one Chief Rock in Jerseyvern, the Master Blaster, the Mac is back on the radio.
Get with the program. Chief Rock is coming on. Tune in. It's Dr. Mom's and Pop Show. There's a lot of passion, joy, and a little bit of happiness in my show. So if you want to come in and discuss with me, come in. This is the number one Chief Rock, Jerseyvern. Do you like me right down?
Built for this network.
The Jersey say. The Jersey say.
This is what you hear right here on Built for This Network.
The Jersey say.
This is Mocha Bella from X Squad Radio Network. It's Monday, and you're listening to the number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, recap and entertainment show, where he gets you updated on all your sports, entertainment, and news, and also has guests sitting in. Tune in and enjoy the show. Go Chief Rocka.
This is DJ Poetic Sins. We're built for this network and in the zone. And you're tuned into right now the number one Chief Rocka, Jerseyvern, with his recap and entertainment show right here on YouTube, Fire Stick TV, and Roku. Download those apps. Let's go.
This is your girl, DJ Purplicious. If you're down with football, basketball, baseball, all those different kind of sports, come on through and check out the one and the only number one Chief Rocka. He got it all for you. Just sit back and relax. Come on through and check him out. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. This DJ Mukadeen, the Two-Step King, and I'm listening to the number one Chief Rocker, Jerseyvern, the Master Blaster, recap and entertainment show.
Y'all talk about sports. I talk about entertainment.
If you don't know, now you know.
I talk about news. I talk about whatever you want.
If you didn't know, now you know.
I talk about if you say your mama whipped your ass, I'm going to talk about it.
If you thought you knew, now you know.
You know what I'm saying? This is number one Chief Rock, Jerseyvern.
Let's go, Burn.
He's back. The Master Blaster himself. My big brother. The number one Chief Rocker. Jerseyvern. Yeah, man.
My niggas look mad. Y'all supposed to be happy on the screen. Y'all niggas look like y'all wanted me to stay in jail. Oh, busters.
Now, directly from the planet, representing Jersey on the Love. Cool Chief Rocker.
You're in big trouble now, pal.
Damn, I miss home.
Yeah, dude. I do. Ho. Yeah. Yeah, man. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is number one Chief Rocker Jerseyvern on his recap and entertainment show. Live here from the Irma Rick studio here in Atlanta, Georgia, where the weather is gloomy. Cloudy. Little bit of what they said, foggish, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them mornings this morning, but it didn't stop me from being who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. We got a lot to talk about, man. Weekend was weekend. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the weekend ain't no better than any other motherfucking day throughout the week. It all depends on what you make. And if you don't make it nothing, the weekend's just a weekend, without Michelob. But anyway, man, I'd like to say thank you to all my background listeners who's in the background. And the reason I always mention the background listeners because it ain't 70 to 80 people in the chat room, so they got to be somewhere. So, thank to you, my background listeners, for following me through these 11 years from Spreaker to here, or if you're new and you've been YouTube, thank you for being here. And, hit that subscribe and like button. Especially that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Guy came to give me some life insurance. Well, sign me up for life insurance Thursday, I think about it. And I was telling him about the show because he's seen my hookup over here, And, before he left, I made sure I took him to the page and I hit the subscribe button for him. So if he unsubscribed at that, but he said he want to listen to it because him and his people always do. They listen to podcast shows and whatnot, So big ups to I can't remember the name unless I go on the phone and try to find it. But big up to the insurance guy, life insurance guy, for coming in. Young guy too, man, for coming in. And the company I'm with was created back in 1858, some shit like that. I was like, damn, old ass motherfucking company. I must got a lot of motherfucking money I still don't. A lot of companies that I heard of or I know people had, a lot of them is not in existence no more. But for this company to be around that long, that's a long motherfucking time. That's all I got to say. So they may be doing good for my son, whoever. Well, my son is my beneficiary, but whoever come after him or whatever, but I don't plan on leaving no time soon. I got 20 left. Thank you, God. Please give me that 20. That's all I have. Right? I'm 65. I said 85. I can do with 85. You know what I'm saying? Because anything over 85 is a plus. And when you get past 85, close to 90, you ain't as, canty as you is now. So, I just bless God, just give me that. Let me introduce my chat room, but before we start, man, everybody put some prayers out for Poet of Sins. She taking her uncle home today, it's homecoming service for him today. So, put your prayers up for her, and also, Poet, be listening, stay safe out there. These streets is getting very dangerous out here these days, man. Because ISIS is going around here just snatching up motherfuckers left and right, man. So now people getting ready to start retaliating pretty soon. So just be safe out there, The other night, I had to, Lyft was fucking up so bad, not Lyft, but Uber was fucking up so bad I'm calling rides for my son who was out and about, because he don't have an app. So I'm calling for him. Plus, you know, on my app, I get a little special discount. I'm sending for rides. These motherfuckers coming here. The ride was supposed to go. See what it is? They got another special feature on the app where if you're not leaving from the place that they got the ping on, you gotta say this ride is for so and so. So they can go pick them up and bring them back. So when the third car I called for, and I lost some money, which is a couple, you know, it's some money. I ain't gonna say a couple dollars. I lost some money on them 2 trips I had to cancel. So I said, fuck this. This trip come, I'm getting in that bitch. I'm going over there. I didn't want to do it. I'm sitting up there waiting for my boys to come on Saturday night. I'm getting in this motherfucker. I'm going over there, pick him up, and I put in stop. The stop was back here. And then the funny thing about it is, man, I'm getting tired of all these motherfuckers that can't speak English. If you can't speak English, which is English, if you can't speak that, ain't no need for you to be fucking driving. He got another motherfucker on the other line actually telling him what I'm saying. Because I had to talk to this motherfucker and let him know that it was a fuck up with Uber. It was a fuck up with this. So I'm telling him, we're going to pick up somebody from the location he was supposed to be going to in the first motherfucking day. And then we're going to come back here. So it took me about 15 minutes to explain all this shit in my broken up Spanish to the point where he finally got, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. So then he started translating it over to the driver. I just want this motherfucker to get me where I'm going and bring me back. Because I'm already in the midst of just catching the game when it's starting to come on. And I wanted to see other shit besides, you know. Plus, I had been drinking. You know, I tried out my OE. I buy me a can of OE probably once or twice a month. People say, oh, how do you drink that, man? OE was the shit back when I was drinking that motherfucker back in the day. I love me some OE English 800. So I want to try it. The taste still the same. Matter of fact, tastes a little better than it used to do. And man, you know, I was drinking on that shit, man. Good thing I didn't get on, you know, my Hennessy or anything else. And shit, I've been in the car all fucked up with Penny. I probably been cussing motherfucker. Yeah, man, but it's all good, man. I got through it and everything's good, man. Let me see who's all up in the chat room, man. First and foremost, we got my main man, DJ Chuck. What the fuck? Straight out of Shot-Town is up in the house. What's going on, Chuck? Look like I made the playoff, baby. Now, in the house, we got my main man, the Jungle Brother. The ex in the house, way down Bronx. He resides in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. The owner and owner, originator of Zulu Cast is up in the house. What's going on, Jungle? Thank you for coming in, man. Straight out of Duluth, Minnesota, we got my main man, RC Camp, up in the house. What's going on, RC? We got a lot to talk about today, bro. Definitely that. I know you ready. Let me see. Chuck, I don't even want to talk about my team if I was you. He said, good win yesterday over my commander. They made J.J. McCarthy look like Brett Favre. Laugh out loud. Yeah, they made your goddamn team look like goddamn the bad news Commodores. But while we're leaving, can't score no points. I had y'all starting quarterback until he got hurt again. I don't know why these brothers got anything to prove to people out here in society. You hurt, you wait till you get 100% better, man. Fuck that. You still gonna get paid. Don't give a fuck about what people in the paper saying about you. Go ahead and sit your motherfucking ass out until you're better. Then Mariota, he ain't doing no better. So yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. And you know what? The funny thing about it, where all the Commander fans at? Where they at? Ramar. I ain't seen him in about a decade now. His brother-in-law, what's his brother-in-law name? I can't think of his name, man. He'll come back. That's how long it's been stuck. Right? All you Commander fans, I know a lot of them. I just can't think of their names right now. Y'all was talking mucho shit the beginning of the season. Yeah, man. It's going to be us and Dallas for the division. No, us and Philly for the division, right? And they're just leaving Dallas, who I don't give a fuck about either. And the Giants, like, we wasn't shit, which the Giants ain't shit this year. Right? They was going to be one of the top dogs in the league. They're going back to the playoffs. Man, y'all motherfuckers better come down there and sit on the couch with me. Y'all like Muttley. Y'all like Muttley didn't have a bath in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Next in the house, man, he's co-CEO. Co-CEO and owner of this network. Damn, I shouldn't have drank my tea too early, man. I'm starting to feel it now. We got my homeboy, man, for the shoot. We both 65, so we might as well say 65 years, my homeboy. We got DJ Mukadeen up in the house, Two-Step King, who had two great shows yesterday, man. Did a gospel soul show early in the day. And then he came back later on and took us back to that good dance music, boy. Two-step, break dance, jump on the table and give me that dollar and I'll make you holler type music. Yeah, DJ Mukadeen doing his thing yesterday. What's up, Mo? I know you out there driving. Be safe on that road, man, because between these women and these YNs, boy, you got to watch out on this road, man, because they will take you out in a minute. That's why when I drive, just here, I say Spanish. I don't know which culture he is in the Spanish community, but probably Mexican. But anyway, when he was driving, I was like, yo, bro, I started, I ain't in no hurry. I am not in no hurry. And it's dark out here. I said, I don't even drive in the dark like that. Only time I drive in the dark, if it's necessary for me to be driving. A lot of times it get dark, man. I'm in my house, somebody else. Which I don't go to too many houses, people. But, I'm in somewhere. It ain't no club. But you got to leave that bitch to get back out, and it's dark. So mainly I'm at the crib, man. But I told that bitch to slow down, man. Definitely slow down. So like I said, prayers throughout the poll today. We won't be seeing in the chat room too often today. And she won't be doing no show tonight probably either. So if she do, she'll hit me up and let me know. So it's up to you, Paul. Topics for the day, man. Chief is done. Kansas City Chiefs, they're done. That run they had is over for this year. Maybe they'll be back next year, but they're done. Shedeur Sanders, oh man, they ain't just blackballing him, they just totally out disrespecting him and his family. We're gonna talk about that. NFC West, man, that's the toughest division in football right now, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got Seattle, the Rams, and the 49ers, man. They're gonna be tough to beat in that playoff. NCAA, the top 12 team for the playoffs is in. We're going to talk about that. The Commodores. Man, ain't much to say. I just highlight what you had to say about them a few minutes ago. But we'll speak on what really went wrong. And the Vikings. I mean, what could you say? You skunked the team that is miserable anyway. You was miserable the last couple of weeks. You found a way this past week because you played another miserable team. So we're gonna talk about what's the upstep for the Vikings. I mean, what the fuck? We got the Eagles and Chargers tonight out there in LA. And we know the greatest from South Central LA will be sitting somewhere down low by the end zone. So we're looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna be hard to find. But be checking out the great tonight when Eagles rolled into Southern California tonight. Definitely that. Jungle Brother said the Commodores is wearing Daniels out like they did RG3. That's what it's looking like. Just like that. And the thing about it, man, that's DC, that's the original Chocolate City. You should be happy to have a brother out there. I would be protesting if I was a Commanders or a Commodore or Redskins or Texans about why. Why keep putting this man in there and he ain't ready? You know what I'm saying? Fuck what he said. Somebody got to take charge of the merchandise, But that's how they do us, man, to get rid of us. That's exactly what it is. Thoughts on Ohio State would destroy, and thought Ohio State would destroy Indiana. We're going to talk about that, RC. We definitely going to talk about that. But I got some fine words for Ryan Day. Some real good fine words for his ass. DJ Chuck said Bears played well at Lambeau Field. Hostile environment. K. Williams should have targeted Luther Burden and Zacchaeus early in the game. Plus, DJ Moore was wide open on the fourth and one play. Well, man, we can't have our cake and eat it too, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to just be happy that this brother kept y'all in the game. Y'all could have, should have won. You know what I'm saying? You can't think about, how many targets quarterback miss a day? Because if you want to ask me, my quarterbacks miss a lot of open targets throughout this whole fucking season. Quarterbacks don't miss them, bro. You get behind that line. We can sit behind the TV and say, oh, you missed so-and-so. Or so-and-so wide open. But you got to look at it like this. We're not down there with 300, 285-pound motherfuckers coming at us to take out the heads off. I think he did a great job of rolling out, getting out that pocket, and making plays. You got to blame their defense. Defense ain't stepped up when it counted. That's all that was. But he was able, after they scored that touchdown, he was able to lead them on a drive to put them in a situation to almost win. If he had a judge, see, that end zone ain't but so big. So, because if he would have slung that ball over the receiver head, they'd have been like, man, he overthrew him. Hey, he didn't mean to overthrow him. He tried to drop it in there. So when he dropped it the way he did, defensive man made a good play. He made a play where it was do or die. Either I get up and tip this ball or catch this ball, or they gonna score and tie the game. You know what I'm saying? So can't have your cake and eat it too. They played a good ass game. And Kevin Williams came a long way from last year playing with the shit he had coaching them. Now you see, when you get coaches that know you or can find ways that you can help the team win, then you got good coaching. They got good coaching. Everything wasn't built. Rome wasn't built in a day. So the Chicago franchise ain't going to be built in one season. They made giant steps to get where they at now. Giant steps. Then you got to look at some of the games that they took from people at the end of the game where people fucked up. You got to look at that too. But they in a position to continue on and try to make these playoffs. And I feel they may do that. I'm not sure, but they may. Like my topic of the show was NFL's getting close to the final, one of my topics, to the final playoff position. Where your team, what they do? Well, your first team, Chuck, them motherfuckers get ready to get flushed down the toilet bowl, the teddy bowl, man. And your home team, the Bears, they're gonna probably end up making the playoffs, man. It's gonna be. I know one thing. It's gonna be a close race these last 4 games. I think it's 4 games, but yeah, last 4 games. But some teams have games. Everybody got games on the 18th, right? I think it's for. I don't even want to go look at it. Yeah. Jungle said, RC, those coffee beans got the best roasted money can buy. They should have overpowered Indiana by just overwhelming person. So you don't call the Buckeye coffee bean. You need to stop that shit, Jungle. It ain't no goddamn coffee bean. And let me see, Truck said Ryan Day got too conservative in the play call. All State should have scored way more points. Well, to answer that question, Chuck, Ryan Day is not the play caller. Ryan Day is an ex-offensive coordinator. Ryan Day runs both sides of the team. You know, you don't see him with no play chart in his hand. He doesn't call plays. That goes to Hartline, the ex-receiver that used to play with Ohio State, the guy that's been recruiting all the great receivers that we had come through Ohio State that we have there now. And we got another one coming, and Chris Henry's son, Henry Jr. is coming. The son that Pat Jones promised his wife that he would raise, not his wife, but his girl, his boy mother, that he would help raise him and get him right. And that's all Batman did. He was the #1 receiver coming out this class this year. You know what I'm saying? Lil Jr., Henry Jr. is coming out to play with the Buckeyes. But back to Ohio State, you got to put all that on Hartline. Now, where was the call that last drive of the game where they should have went for it on 4th down instead of kicking the field goal? Or just like they should have kicked the field goal the other time, they called that quarterback sneak on 4th down when they was down there, right? Hartline need his ass kicked because he should have had it opened up like that the whole game. He played conservative. You know what I'm saying? He let Indiana defense dictate what their offense is all about. Watch you see a whole different Ohio State offensive team come these playoffs. Just like last year. Hartline them got conservative against Michigan. The defense let Michigan run balls all over them. You know, well, run all over them. You know, I ain't saying that other word y'all use. But run the ball all over them last year. You know? But then when the playoff came, Ryan Day told Hartline this is going to be our playoff series or offense. I don't know. I don't care how you call it, but these are the main plays I want called. And the main plays is to get into those two receivers the whole game. Even though Bo Jackson was doing his thing, running the ball, that's fine. But those two receivers need to shake that defensive backfield up. They didn't get shaken up on that because Hartline, I don't know what type of plays he was calling, but he wasn't calling the right play. So, but like I said, we will be a better team in these playoffs because that, like just like last year, that Michigan loss woke the team up. I don't know what type of high we was on that night, but we need to get that shit out of this, you know, and go ahead on and take motherfuckers out and win our back-to-back championships, you know. And if they can do it, if they just go ahead on out there and play ball, you know, but that defense is tough. And that was a good game because if you look at it, both teams are high explosive offenses, but they couldn't show it because their defense outdid both offense. Both defense outdid both offense. And what could you say? That was a good game. You know, that's just like these 12 teams they pick. You always gonna have some type of controversy about shit. You know what I'm saying? Should Ohio State when they blew them out? We don't know that until they do it. They may meet up at the end. If they meet up at the end, I guarantee you, I'll put the department on it that we'll beat them the next time around. I'll put the department on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the way we was getting to that boy, and he lucked up a lot of times to got out that pocket. But the way we was getting to him, frustrating him, You know what I'm saying? But he didn't get frustrated too much, but he was still slinging it. John said they would have fired Ryan Day if he didn't get easy 3 points from the 5-yard line and got the 5-yard line and got stopped on 4th and 1 and lost that way. Okay. Well, you know one thing about Ryan Day, that second loss to Michigan, when I think that was our championship year, he should have got when we didn't make the playoff. Out of the 4 losses to Michigan, we made the playoff 3 times out of the 4. But that one year that he lost to them, he should have got 5. That's the year we didn't make the playoffs. He should have been gone, you know. But then you have people come in your chat and say, "Oh, that's the solution, firing the coach." Shit. If the motherfucker ain't, if you got a motherfucking good ass team, I mean, your team runs 3 squads deep, first, second, third team deep. You're supposed to win. Yeah, ain't no way in hell you're supposed to come out of that motherfucker down the way. And that's how a lot of Buckeye fans feel about Saturday night game. But the committee showed that we still the top 2 best teams in the league, so they kept us at 2, didn't take us away from number 2. And I was happy. I thought we was gonna get dropped, and we had to play the buy-in game to get to the top 14. You know, if we would have did that, it would have been a home game. We'd have whooped whoever came. But at the same time, you want to have that bye. So now we can heal up, rest up, get mad, think about it, and go out there and show the world we are the Ohio State University. And we are national champions again. And when we do that, then all this here, shoulda, coulda, woulda, it'll be all out the door. You know? But I got faith in them. I was kind of mad last year. So when the playoffs came, I didn't get happy until we started rolling. But now it's all good, man. Oh, man. From out west, Mountain West, we have the lovely Tiffany Poodle from Portland. I can say Tiffany Portland. But Tiffany Poodle from Portland up in the house. What's going on, Tiff? Yeah. I should be seeing that UPS man soon, huh? Fucking with Tip. Yeah, what's going on, Tip? Hey, congratulations so far on this Chiefs season. Even though they got knocked out last night, they'll be back. They just got to retool the armor and get it right for next year, but they'll be back, man. We got out of South Central LA. He'll be at the game tonight, sitting down there low by the end zone corner, you know, watching his second best team, the LA Chargers. We got the great from Southwest, from South Central LA, up in the house. The Gudio X-Squad affiliate man is in the house. What's going on? Uh-oh, here we go. Let's see what General said. General said the coffee bean athletic director can't blame Ryan Day for a kicker missing an easy field goal. Same way they lost to Georgia for the national to go to the national championship with C.J. Stroud. Yeah, man. And you know what? We win. Whoever come to us, whoever we play January the 1st, we beat them and Georgia win their game. It'll be a rematch. And I can't wait for that motherfucker there, boy. We hold them bitches. Yeah, man, but I never like to put my team faith in the hand of a fucking kicker. I can't put my faith in the kicker hand, man, because the fucking kickers these days, man, even the NFL, man, they make you lose a lot of that motherfucking sleep, bro. Hair and everything, man, because kickers, man, they only got one job and they can't do that. That's the sad part about it, man. They got one job, can't even kick. I mean, I'm not saying that's an easy job to do, but goddamn, you don't do shit. I mean, you should never have pressure on you kicking, because you ain't battling all throughout the game. All you doing is coming on, kicking it off, or kicking an extra point, or field goal. That's all your job. You got 3 things to do. Kick the ball off, kick field goals to extra points, right? And be ready. That's all you got to do. But they can't do that, man. They just said, do you feel like the college football committee picked the right 12 teams at chief? No, the reason I say that is because, like Jungle mentioned earlier in the chat, the Power 4, it used to be Power 5. The Power 4 is not guaranteed a team there. That's just like this Duke and Virginia game for the ACC championship. Both of those teams, to me, didn't have a chance to get in there because you had 12 teams way better than those 2 teams. So by Duke winning, that just opened the doors up for Tulane and James Madison. Tulane, I won't argue too much on because Tulane been playing football for at least the last decade and a half. Good football, the last decade and a half. Tulane been having a good program, right? But James Madison, I don't know where the fuck they came from. James Madison ain't even in the Power. Ain't even their conference. Even if you rate conferences, where are they at? They're not in the top 25 conference in the United States. So if anything, Notre Dame should have got that James Madison spot. But I don't know, man. Like I said, you got a bunch of old asses. Well, some of them look old, but they're not older than me. But you got a bunch of motherfuckers that don't even know ball up there doing it. If you're gonna do that selection pick, I think you need to go to a younger audience as far as doing that. You know, you got to go to probably guys that never played football, but they watch and like the game, because they're going to pick fast. Because they ain't never played football, they really, well, you can't say that. I mean, you really don't know who to pick for a committee no more. Because you're going to have bias. You're going to have bias, man. I don't even know how many people on the committee, but you're going to have bias as far as them picking. But nowhere in hell, a team that went to the national championship last year, they lost 2 games early last year. So they lost 1 game. They lost to a non-conference type team, right? A real low-rated team. And but they ran the table the rest of the way. That's just now. They lost to 2 good teams. They lost to Miami and they lost to Texas A&M, which both of those are in the playoff. So why Notre Dame is not in the playoff? It ain't like you lost to no team like you did last year. I can't even think of the name of the team they lost to last year. It's not like you lost to them. You lost to 2 good-ass teams that made the playoff. You know, that had a successful season. You know? So I don't know, man. Let me see. John will know something about James Madison. He said James Madison got an automatic bid because the rules call for the fifth highest rated conference championship to get an automatic bid. I think, you know what? So we can stop saying a team shouldn't made it or this and that. They should, this is what they should do. All right, we got 200 teams. The top 12 teams, you know, top 12 teams, and at the end of the season, it's the teams that's going. The top 12, the best record. And then they go by the top 12. They put you in those seeding by a lot of times just strength of schedule too. So the top best 12 teams will go. Fuck these conference championships. They don't need them no more. Because right now it's showing scrutiny on how they pick and whatnot. Chuck said, I think the strength of schedule is the reason why some teams didn't get in, like Notre Dame. Well, if you look at the strength of schedule with Notre Dame, majority of the teams Notre Dame play, they play other tough teams. If you're talking about a Navy, they play some tough teams throughout the year. You talking about USC? USC is a tough team. They ain't made the playoff, but they're a tough team. They're in the Big Ten. UCLA was tough until their quarterback got hurt. UCLA was probably in the running. No, but not in the Big Ten. They weren't in no running. But they had a good team, UCLA. Let me see who else Notre Dame played. Notre Dame played schools that have played some good ass teams throughout the year. It ain't like they playing no teams like Alabama or Stanford or Evansville, like Georgia, playing DeKalb High School or some other school. You know what I'm saying? All these SEC teams and some Big Ten teams have some cupcakes. Now, Notre Dame, I didn't see a cupcake on their schedule. They are playing legitimate teams that been in college football for decades and centuries. They are playing that programs ain't that shabby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sticking up for Notre Dame, even though that was one of my teams. And when I was a childhood, when I was a child, I always liked the Notre Dame, Ohio State, and I ended up going to Ohio State. But I'm not trying to defend Notre Dame, but Notre Dame, they played every game they played every year. Every game they played this year, unless you want to call some of them teams in ACC they played are cupcakes, you know. But every game they played this year, they had people out to get them. They had to come back to win a lot of games. You know what I'm saying? See, I watch college football every week. And especially if I like the team, I'm definitely focus on watching your team too. You know. But it ain't like they play cupcakes like a lot of these other teams play. There's a lot of teams out here play a lot of cupcakes. And that's what they need to start really watching and team. Okay, if you ain't got a conference championship no more, right? Maybe these teams will go out and start taking these cupcakes teams off their schedule, but they got to pay these schools to play it because they don't have as much money as your program. So why have to pay those teams like that? When you go schedule a top team or top 3 teams, one of these teams in each of these big power conferences, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, teams that people say like Boise State. Make sure you play Boise State and see how really tough they are. You know what I'm saying? Don't run from motherfuckers. Play. That'll make the strength of your schedule way better. If you out of your 12 games, you ain't got no cupcake, and you end up 10-2, you deserve to go to the playoff because you didn't play 12 tough teams. And a lot of schools are scared to do that. And I always said that to show me that you're a championship quality team, that you should have won the national championship, go play somebody. That's real. I bet you Tulane and James Madison's strength of schedule wasn't as strong as Notre Dame. I'll put the house on that right now. Younger brother said, the seat in college football needed all teams to vote on the playoff. The Group 5 teams would have voted for it if they didn't have those automatic bids for conference champions to stop the SEC and Big Ten monopoly. Yeah, it just looked like SEC and Big Ten, type of, tournament. I'll put it through like that. I think the only 2 teams from the Big Ten that should have been in there was Indiana, Ohio State. The Oregon and others, they shouldn't have been in there. Just like the SEC. The only 2 teams should have been in there for the SEC is Georgia and a toss up Georgia, I think Texas A&M. They should have been the only 2, Georgia and Texas A&M. But they played the best ball in the SEC this past season, you know. But that's how they want it, man. That's how they want it, man. We got our other co-CEO and owner of this network. We got the #1 crown holder. I say #1. There's other people out here saying they're the crown holder, but this is the #1 crown holder to us. DJ Mad to the motherfucking Knox. What's up, Knox? Thank you for coming in. See, I ain't like everybody else, man. You know, be switching over, hitting the floors and all that. You know, it comes out of my voice and let you know that you've been appreciative for coming to the chat. Yeah, that's real, man. But yeah, man, football has been very interesting this past weekend, NFL and college football, man. And these are matchups we got for college football, and they'll be playing on the 19th. There's one game on the 19th, the rest of them on the 20th of December. That's right around the corner, man. Like, not next weekend, the weekend after. We got Alabama, the number 9 team, going to Norman, Oklahoma to play the Sooners. We got number 10, the Miami Hurricanes, going to College Station, Texas A&M. We got the number 11 team, Tulane Green Wave, going to Ole Miss down there. Where Ole Miss at? What part of Mississippi them motherfuckers in? I don't even know. This shit. It's red. Red. When you go down there, you see a billboard and it got a neck and it's red. That's where you at. We got number 12, James Madison, going to Eugene, Oregon to play the Ducks. Now, that's going to be a good one right there for the Ducks. But they got a cupcake. James Madison had a good season, but they ain't powerful like these other squads, man. I look at this shit, man. I seen them play. I seen them Tulane. I seen them all play, man. They playing Oregon. And all those games right there is on the 20th, except for the Alabama, Oklahoma games. Let me see. Jungle Brothers said Ole Miss over close to Memphis. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of the name of the motherfucking city they in. See, I know all these other teams. I called their names in their city, but this motherfucker right here. James Madison, I don't even know what the fuck they at. Yeah. Hey, man, I want to get into these stories before I get into the actual NFL games. The first one we already talked about, how the Kansas City Chiefs, hey, man, the decade of them winning is over just for this season, because I'm quite sure Andy Reid is going to retool this offseason. And they're gonna have players that's dedicated and ready to go. And I won't be surprised if they go get that boy Pickens. Because Dallas ain't gonna keep him, man. Because Pickens is a type of player you need. You need a special coach, a coach that he respects to coach him. And he would respect the Andy Reid. I'll bet you $100. He would respect the Andy Reid, and that would be all Mahomes needs to stretch that field as a player like him. You know what I'm saying? You can throw it to him anywhere, he gonna go get it. Because it seems like they got some receivers on the team right now that I'm like, what the fuck? It looked like they just don't have to blow that blueprint up, not redo the team, but blow that blueprint up of receivers and retool them in a better way. I would keep a Rice. I would keep a Worthy, right? But after that, everybody else, you're not guaranteed a spot. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey, you're not guaranteed a spot. Noah Gray, you're not guaranteed a spot. Juju, you should have been gone. You lucky you know the system, but you ain't hardly get that much run anyway. Hollywood Brown, take your ass back to Hollywood and found another motherfucking team that can handle your brownish ass. But Hollywood's garbage right now. You know, I'll keep that kid Thornton, but I don't think he got enough chances. Oh, it's Oxford. Thank you, gentlemen. I would keep that kid Thornton because he's gonna be good. He know how to get down. If you had a Thornton on one end and Pickens on the other end, all your slot receivers like a Worthy and Rice, that should be your four. That should be your four right there. Don't go no further. Those should be your four. Then you get 2 or 3 on the bench. But right there, that should be your four for next year, Andy Reid. If you listen to the show, you go to your owner and say, "Hey, do anything you can to get Pickens." You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, Pickens and that kid Thornton on the end, and your slot receivers, is Worthy and Rice. Shit, with one back in the backfield, I don't give a fuck who it is. And go get you another tight end. Go get you a beast tight end. Because Kelsey is done. He's done. He's not a beast. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey is getting taken out by linebackers that's glad to jump on him and toughen him up. You know, he don't have to fight. I think Taylor Swift took that shit for him. You know what I'm saying? You know, when he shot that nut in her, that was it. All his bite was gone. You know? So yeah, that's all they gotta do. But the defense is solid. Defense got young secondary players. They had a couple of them hurt last night. So, you know, they'll be tooled on. The defense is gonna be good. Their linebackers, that whole defense is good. Because Houston was only able to muster up 20. Ain't nobody never blew them out this year hard. If you go through their schedule, they never hardly ever got blown out. So they're gonna be good next year, man. So look for the Chiefs and the Giants to be in the Super Bowl next year. That's right, I said it. The Chiefs and the Giants, because once we get our coach and new general manager, shit, we're gonna be straight. And I'm guaranteed next year we're gonna do a 360, brother. We turn that shit all the way around. We going to the bowl next year. And y'all pin this right here, and notate it, whatever you do, that Chief Rocky said it. Giants and Chiefs next year. If the Chiefs make the moves I just said. Tiffany said we need offensive tackles. Two. Juwan Taylor is garbage. Keep Worthy, Rice, Noah Gray, Thornton. Hunt, tight end for Rams is good. Parkinson, yeah. That's good. That's a good one right there too, Tiff. Tiff, whenever you get time, like before the season over, I want you to come on here early in the morning with me. You know, you ain't got to show your face. I know it's a 2-hour difference. You know, you just really getting yourself together, or you probably be at the gym or something. But come on here. I want to talk to you about, I want to break down the Chiefs with you. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, Chiefs got talent that people don't even know about. You know, Andy Reid don't even get in the game, man. They got some talent. But that offensive line would be one thing to work on. But they ain't look too bad last night. They damn sure ain't look too bad. What did Tiffany say? You must give Mahomes time to do what he does and protect him as well. Neither is being done. True that. Mahomes worked harder this year than he did in all other years. That's true. We got my main man from the DMV, but he's originally from Mount Corner, South Carolina. We got my man named Fly Ty up in the house. What's going on, Ty? I get that theme music for you. The guy from Car Wash, to Fly. Get that little theme music play when you come on and shit. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Next on the agenda, I'm gonna say this one for last, but the next one here is the NFC West. Ooh, man. NFC West. If it wasn't for Arizona, you know, Arizona needs to have won a couple of games outside of the division. If they'd have won a couple of those games, all 4 teams can go to playoff. Because my man Jacoby, he's doing his thing, man. He's playing ball. They talking about putting Kyle Murray on the block after the season. But they say he's done for the rest of the season. And he's not hurt. He healthy. He's been working out. But they talking about being that Jacoby has got the team attention. Everybody's playing good with him. You know, they may give him a contract after they trade Kyle Murray. They may give him that contract, you know. I mean, he gonna get a nice size, significant rating for what he's making now. He gonna get up there because he's been balling. He's an old vet. He started out in New England system when he got a little time there, but I think he should have been New England quarterback after Brady left. They should have kept him around. But he's a good quarterback, man. That guy got balls. He know how to get out the pocket. He throw dimes. The receivers love him. Look at the tight end. Tight end probably went to him and said, yo, man, y'all need to bring this guy back this year. McBride had the best year he ever had in football. You know what I'm saying? He always been a good tight end, but he's balling this shit. She said, DJ Knott, we'll discuss later, but I said I wasn't gonna watch. Oh, yeah. And that's in the conversation too later. It's in the conversation later, RC, because I gotta make a confession too. Yeah, I gotta make a confession too, RC. So we will talk about that later. I also gotta make a phone call to New York Sports Talk Radio at 2:00 to the TPM show, right? Tiki and Evan Roberts show, right? Because I want to get on their board out and their producer about how they let calls come in to slander or smash Shador Sanders. And they also made a joke about him last week. You know what I'm saying? So I got to call up there because Evan Roberts said we should have always had Tucker Shador. And he's a Jet fan. You know, he said he don't know why the Jets ain't picked him when they had moved up. You know, because they needed a brother. Shador would be balling with the Jets right now if they would have picked him. You know, I hate to see three brothers or a quarterback on the same team. But what are you gonna do when you need one? You know, they don't have no faith in Fields no more. Tyrod got hurt yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Shador would have been the right fit. They thought he was going to go to the Jets, man. But, you know, the problem with New York sports, they scared of a brother, what word I want to use, shining in that spot in New York. They don't want to see a brother do it. But now the times has changed. You know what I'm saying? You watch, we get a new GM. Jackson Dart get hurt next year at the beginning of the season. Jameis Winston got another year in his contract. Jameis Winston will be the Giants quarterback the rest of that season. And they may have to extend him until they can find another brother to groom. But it's the times are changing. And because there's a lot of, you know, and this is not a black-white thing, but if you grew up in the era I grew up, you always know that the white man never wanted us to be quarterback. If you go back in the days where we did quarterback, like the oldest quarterback I can remember, that quarterback back in our days was James Harris. Who else? It was somebody else along that James Harris era. It was somebody else, but you know, brothers start coming in. You know, after James Harris, I don't know why I forgot this. Jefferson, Joe Gillis, 747. That's what they call him. Jefferson Street, go Joe Gillis. He was there, but he only started when Bradshaw got hurt. So if you go back in them days, man, it was some brothers that had opened the door, but it always said that we couldn't stand in the pocket and throw. All we want to do is run around. But hold up. Did y'all forget? And see, this is them young motherfuckers that's younger than me, that's media out here, that's saying this shit, or was saying this shit. Y'all forgot Fran Tarkenton, before he went to the Vikings, he played with the Giants. That's all he used to do was scramble. He scrambled with the Vikings too. He didn't scramble to run the ball. He scrambled to get a receiver to finally break away from the defensive back. Then he'll throw it. That's why he had so many yards throwing. Because he didn't want to run. He used to know how to scramble. He scrambled within the pocket and made defensive linemen and linebackers look like fools getting away from him. So don't say that all the black quarterback going to do is run the ball. You know what I'm saying? No, we wanted to get yardage so we can continue to move the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's what. And if we couldn't throw the ball, we wouldn't be a quarterback. Because in high school, my senior year, I was a backup quarterback to a guy that couldn't even throw the ball 30 yards. Couldn't even throw the 30 yards. But he started because I had left where I grew up where Knox is at now. I went to a school called Snyder High. If y'all know the comedian T.K. Kirkland, he was in the high school when I was there, right? Then I went over to Irvington to do my last 2 years over in Newark. I went to Irvington High. So everybody before the game, receivers and tight end, they would get in my line to go out for passes because they knew I was going to hit them with fucking bullets or spirals or throw a deep ball to them good. They used to get in my line. So that shit about we can't throw the ball, that's some bullshit. I was a throwing motherfucker. I used to be in the street. We used to play ball on the street and shit. I used to throw motherfucking home runs back then. I always had an arm. I played baseball. I played every position in the outfield. I played shortstop. You got to have a gun to throw from shortstop. You know what I'm saying? So I always had an arm. You know, it's just that different programs you play with, they feel we can't think, we can't stay in the pocket. They think we can't look at 2 or 3 men and see which one we're gonna throw it to. They think we can't do that shit. But we're showing them now. Because if you add up how many black quarterbacks starting in the NFL or on teams in the NFL, that shit changed from back then. But I'm gonna call a radio station later. And I'm getting that ass for it. Jungle said Mahomes working hard because Kelsey's not getting open like he used to. Yeah, I just spoke on that. So he needs more time to hit those wide receivers downfield. Yeah, I said that. I don't know what the fuck going on with Kelsey. He might as well just go ahead and retire and get with Taylor Smith, make more money that way. You know what I'm saying? Because you keep playing football, you're going to lose us because there's other entertainers out there trying to get that ass. They're trying to get that ass. Archie said, could have went either way, DJ Chuck. No issue with how they scored it. Roach is who Tank need to fight once he get his issue together. Oh, they must be talking about Tank Davis. I don't know what's going on with Tank Davis. Yeah, thank you, Fly Ty Gillum. Yeah. They're going back and forth with the boxing. He goes, RC. Tarkenton started with the Vikings in the 60s, left because he didn't get along with the coach. Went to the Giants for a few years and then back to the Vikings. Yeah, he played with 2 teams, man. And that motherfucker right there, he got more mileage scrambling in the pocket than anybody got rushing. He was a scramble motherfucker, man. Roger Staubach was another quarterback that didn't want to run past the line of scrimmage. He just used to dodge and weave motherfuckers in that pocket. They call him Roger the Dodger. But he used to dodge and weave motherfuckers just to get an opening to throw that ball to his receivers, man. You know, so, you know, people that in the media that talk shit now, or talk shit when I was like a teenager up until my man days in college in the Navy, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Don't talk about it if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you know? And they still do that. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they still do it just to make shit make sense. And it don't make sense, you know? All right, so like I said, the NFC West is going to be the shit, man. You got 3 powerhouse teams. You got Seattle with the second best defense in football behind Houston, right? You got the Rams with a good defense. Both these teams got good defense and offense. But with Seattle, they got Donald, who won 14 games with the Vikings last year. And look at the Vikings this year. You got also on that team, you got Smith-Jigger, right? Buckeye. You got Walker. You got the other back. I can't think of his name. How you fucking his name up? And I said, I fuck up a lot of names, but number 26 on the backup left back. You got him. You got the kid Sheed from New Orleans that they picked up in the trade. That he's gonna be a beast with them once they find out what his role gonna be. He also runs back kicks too. So Seattle got a good offense, defense. The Rams got a great offense, and their defense is up there in the top 5 or 6 in defense, right? And the 49ers. They always, as long as they got Shanahan as their offensive genius, that offense always going to tick. 49ers make players better. They had about 3 or 4 backs within the last couple of years that came there and ran the ball hard and this and that. They couldn't stay healthy. They're not on the team no more, but they probably somewhere else. So Shanahan makes players better than what they are, right? And the defense, they got Sawyer back. He left them to coach the Jets, be the Jets head coach for a couple of years. And I think it's Sawyer, something. But anyway, he's back on the defense, and they're missing 2 key defensive players. But he got that defense playing. So that conference is going to come out with, that division is going to come out with 3 teams. And that's the best division in football right now, NFC West. Well, you can pin them with the North, right? Because you got Green Bay, Chicago, and Detroit. But Detroit is outside looking in on that playoff thing right now. The West got 3 teams in the playoff right now, as of the day. 2 wild cards and 1 division. So you tell me, Detroit outside looking in. Green Bay is leading the division. Chicago outside looking in. Both of those are trying to get that wild card. But we still got a nice piece of the season left, so you never know what's going to happen. But right now, if the season was the end of the day, that's the best division in football right there. Like I said, the Eagles played the Chargers tonight. The Falcons, man, that's the team that Seattle beat up yesterday. That's the team I'm down here with. And people ask me for the last 29, it's going on 29. Last 29 years, why am I not a Falcon, Braves, or Hawks fan? I said, well, when I moved down here, they were sorry. 29 years later, they still sorry. So what the fuck? Why should I be? Braves were doing their thing, but my team was always the Yankees ever since I was a kid. Jimmy Michaels gave me 3 championship trophies in my baseball league when I was coming up. Because we always used to get a baseball player from the Yankees, not really the Mets. We didn't give a fuck about my team. We didn't give a fuck about the Mets. We used to get a player from the Yankees to give us our awards. And the 3 years that we won the championship, he brought me my trophy. And we got a chance to go to Yankee Stadium to see the Yankees play. The old Yankee Stadium where this motherfucking fence, Babe Ruth used to bounce home runs over. But the fence was like, the whole fucking outfield was 400 something. Different dimensions. But they, like the left field or right field corner, like how it's short now in their stadium. Oh, that shit was deep too. So you had to really, a matter of fact, what's his name? Josh, the brother, Negro League brother. I can't think of his last name. But he used to knock him out of Yankee Stadium. When they used to play like the Negro League against Major League Baseball, the All-Star game or something like that. They said he used to take that motherfucker out of Yankee Stadium like he was shit. Josh Gibson, thank you, RC, Josh motherfucking Gibson. Yeah. Let me see what Chuck had to say. Chuck said, huge drop for the Bears falling from the number 1 seed to number 7 player. Yeah, man, but like I said, all they got to do is win their games. Somebody else going to lose, Chuck. They got to win the rest of their games. That's all. The Bears should make the playoff. Like I said tonight, the Eagles and Chargers. Everybody want to see if the Eagles going to bounce back after losing 2 in a row. And there's a lot of turmoil going on in that team. I see that team gutting up after this season. So we'll see what we're going to get out of them later on. But, yeah, man. It's tough, man. Just like this college football picks. It's going to be tough to get these final 8 teams for the, let me see, 7. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yes, final 7 teams for the playoff. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We definitely see. Yo, man, I love this brother, man. I seen this brother since I moved down here. I seen this brother as a kid playing youth football, built himself up to a Hall of Famer. He should be a Hall of Famer. Won an MVP, went to a Super Bowl, and lost. Why are you such a hater, Cam Newton? And you're hating against Shador. You're hating against a guy whose father was one of the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? How could you go to Colorado last year and hang out? That's why he got the cold shoulder. Try to hang out with them. Dion welcomed you to talk shit about them or not. He's still welcoming you, but that's the heart Deion Sanders has. Deion does not hate against no individual because he knows God got you in his hand. And, you know, he can make better things happen for you as if you want it to happen, right? So he never told Cam he can't come up there after the shit Cam be saying about his son. He said, my son can handle that. Shador gave him a cold shoulder when he came up there. He also talked shit about Travis Hunter playing two ways. Travis went over there and said, hey, man, regardless of what you say, I mean, your brother's still cool with me. You know, that's if you show me something different today, you know? So Cam is hating on Shador instead of helping support him and show big time support because of the statistics. I can't get the motherfucker out up. With all the statistics you have, you also won the college football national championship. With all the statistics you have and what you have done in football, you shouldn't be hating on nobody. You should be trying to encourage this brother, trying to make him look better in the media than what you're doing. Stop, Cam. Stop. I hope you look at this show, Cam, because you're all over the, YouTube, and then you'll see that, you know, I always mention I'm down here in Georgia. So if you ever want to come holler at me, we can hook up. You know what I'm saying? I just got to bring my bat with me because, you know, you're bigger than me. And if you want to throw some hands, I'm throwing it back. And that's real, but we shouldn't be wanting to do that. We should meet up to discuss this situation on how you hate on Shador. You know, Shador never did nothing. You know what? And I didn't want to bring it to this point, right? The reason why a lot of black athletes and a lot of white athletes or white media, coaches, and managers and owners don't like Shador, because Shador came in the league a millionaire. Shador comes in with all this jewelry. Shador flexes that I can wear a diamond Rolex on my arm. He got everybody doing it, even the other teams doing it. When the whole Tennessee Titan team came down the end zone after the guy scored and put the motherfucking watch arm up. You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. Don't hate on the man for what he got. Hate on him because he got bad talent. And he don't have bad talent. That's why I don't understand. He was the #1 quarterback coming out the draft last year. As far as college football period, he had #1 stats. You know? But dude, you know, just because they couldn't win no games in Colorado, they won 9, but they couldn't go to no big bowl game. They went to a bowl game, but it wasn't big enough for people. They look at him like he ain't shit. But Shador getting ready to show the world and everybody else. And I dislike a brother that early this morning on another show had the nerve to be on Shador's side this time. I watched the game. No, but the whole time from college to up to just this past weekend, you was always against Shador. You was saying negative shit against the Shador. Now you like it. What's that song about? Before y'all used to hate me, but now since I blowed up, you like it. You know, that Mike Jones shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the shit I'm talking about. Let me see. I think I missed some chat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Jungle Brother said the 4 train used to drop you off right there behind the right field bleachers. Yeah. Only $10 last time I was there at the Yankee Stadium, old Yankee Stadium. Yeah, they was $10 when they had the house that George built, not the one they got now. The house that George built that they won all the World Series in, right, with Jeter and all of them. They used to still be $10 Jungle, but when they start winning them championships, they start putting numbers back there in them bleachers and making little sex. They got these lines. This is your seat. This is your seat. Them bitches went up, bro. To sit out in the bleachers, which is the best. To me, that's the best place to sit in Yankee Stadium. You see everything. You see everybody in the stadium. You can see all the action going on, the infield, outfield action. Those bleacher seats are the best seats, and they're the loudest in the stadium. And the best place to get fucked up at is where they be getting towed out. That's right, Yankee Stadium bleachers, left or right field. I like the right field one. Right field ones are the best. And that's where we used to sit at when I used to go to and sit and get bleacher seats. We used to sit right there in the right field bleachers. I seen something move. I thought something was up in here, man. I'm like, yeah, is somebody over there? Yeah, but oh, okay, I got you, great. But yeah, all in all, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how Cam Newton could do that to Shedeur Sanders, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was better than that, Cam. I see now that you trying to keep that job at ESPN. He ain't doing it on ESPN. He probably did. I don't watch it too much, but you probably trying to keep that job at ESPN. And because I think he did this on YouTube when he did this. But all in all, man, you know, it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up how we steady killing each other, man. You know, not just in the streets, out here in the media, out here in society, period. We're killing each other. You know, I went out to the store, right? You know, you see Chief trimmed all up and shit, got a haircut, you know, all this and shit. You know, you want for me sporting, you know, my podcast unit hat, I will show you my hair, you know, which I still can do that, you know, probably toward the end of the show. But I went and got it cut, man. You know, they got some good barbers over at Walmart. They got TV you can watch. They had Power Force on, which I didn't really want to see, but I went home and watched the parts I missed at the barbershop. You know, they talk about a lot of things. The owner, he's into playing the lottery and shit like that. You talk that. They're in the fantasy, you talk that. So, you know, me and the intern went over there, put a Lyft ride or Uber ride over there. And after I finished, we went and did a little shopping. So that's 2-for-1 sale. Get a ride, get two things knocked out one time, right? We out, you know, we waiting for a ride to come back, man. My son ain't see it, but I seen it. And I didn't want to speak on it, man, because I'm tired of us showing our ass on bullshit. Lady was backing out, another lady walking on her phone, but she had it like that, pushing the cart. And the lady almost hit a basket. And the other lady that was driving just rolled out the window and said, excuse me, you know, instead of bumping the horn, bump the horn and make her realize that, hey, get the fuck off that phone and see where you're going. But the one with the basket, she was ready to fight. She was ready to go pull this woman out of her car. I don't know what happened after that, but I was glad my ride came. I put my shit there. And my next ride was to the liquor store. I did a 3-for-1 coming back. I went to the liquor store, went to the cleaners and home. Man, I can't wait to get my car, give me a car, man. Can't wait till that I get this little money, get this car, so I can be, you know, back to doing my own thing instead of paying motherfucking cars. You ain't even got good friends out here. You can ask, yo, man, I pay you $50. I just need to make 4 or 5 runs and whatnot. If you got the patience, can you do it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, for a friend, $50 a lot, but I value people time and their gas. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'll give me $20, whatever you want to do. Because for one, that's company, I'm not doing nothing. So I may even want to go into some of the places you go into too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a win-win for me. But I used to do it for people all the time. But I can't even get a motherfucker to even say, hey, I know you're down and out. You need to go to laundry or something like that. I need to go to laundry. Motherfucker called me and said, hey, yo, Chief, you need anything? No. So last person took me laundry since I've been in this situation was my boy Slugger. And Sluggo ain't want nothing. He said, hey, man, we friends. I'll do this for you. You know, maybe next time I may have to do something different, but this time, hey, we're friends. You know? Hey, man, coming to the stage, man, we got my partner on Wednesday night. We got the one and only Chuck D up in the house, Dallas Cowgirl himself. What's up, Truck?
What up, people? What up, Chief?
What's going on, man? Jungle said, wait, hold on. When they hired Cam, you already knew it wasn't for him to say nothing nice about it. Yeah, true that. But see, sometimes Jungle, on his own show, sometimes Cam don't have a lot to say about it. What's going on? What's on your mind this morning, Truck?
Nothing. I just thought maybe I popped in to holler at you. Really, y'all see my my background thanks to a Poe. I just kind of popped in to kind of introduce.
Move your head. Let me see the motherfucker.
Let me get out of
there. Yeah, move over. Yeah.
Going the wrong way. I gotta get where it won't disturb. Hold on.
I see it. From my oh, okay. Move back over a little bit. Starting Truck T. So what's that gonna be about?
From my perspective, I don't know. I need to get me a green screen, I guess. But anyway, well, so this was my first when I first did podcasting, man.
Right.
This was one of my first. This is the first show that I had when I first started podcasting on Spreaker.
Right.
So I just want to kind of bring it to the network, especially during the off season, because you know, the fantasy season about over, football coming to an end, and so I just this is what I was bringing to the show, man. This is my little talk show. And you can see from my perspective, it's like it's not I'm not talking about anything specific. It's just whatever you know everybody's talking about.
I remember the show. I remember that show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just what I was bringing to the network, just to keep me relevant until, you know, while we're in the middle of the sports season, you know, when football season over with.
Right.
Just give me something to do. So I'm just bringing me some more work to the network to keep me seeing my face, you know, seeing me around. So.
Well, before football season over with, me and you was gonna get into the NBA because we bringing that show to our Wednesday night show.
Yeah, that's coming to an end too. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everything going in at some point. I'm just saying,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's good right there. Yeah, that's good. We, you know, like I said, we got a lot of airtime that can be used.
Yeah, but this is my like my little pop up. You know what I'm saying? When I do my pop, I ain't got no spot for it. Right. Basically, it just when I got something about it, got some space to fill. I may just jump in there and just talk about something. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. The great said, Chief, out of respect, people are not going to do for you what you do for others, or what you think they will do for you. Period. You right about that, the great. I learned it the hard way, man.
And you know, great by you saying that. That's why when people do stuff for people, do it because you want to do it, because there's something that you feel like doing. Don't do it expecting anything. People get disappointed when they do something for somebody, then they expect something in return.
Yeah.
If you do something just really out of kindness of your heart and don't expect nothing from it, then you won't be disappointed when you need somebody to do something for you and they don't do it. You won't be disappointed, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but the thing is, keep in the back of your mind, if you do something for somebody and then when you need them and they won't do it for you, just be mindful of that the next time when they need some help. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful of that. Like, okay, I did for you when I needed you, you wouldn't do for me. Right. Don't make no fuss about it. Don't make no big deal about it. Just remember that when they need you again. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
But don't expect, like it's basically like what the great was saying. Don't expect back in return for what you give out. Just do it from the kindness of your heart and be happy with that. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But that's my perspective on that. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I give perspective. That's what my show is from my perspective. I give my perspective on things that people talk about.
So you're a genius at don't give it.
No, I'm just doing. Everybody got perspective. Everybody got their own perspective.
Yeah.
This is just my perspective. It's just like Junkie used to say, "This is my list. This is mine." You know, this is his. So when I say something about a subject, that's my perspective. You know what I'm saying? It may be different from your perspective. You might not think the same perspective. You might have the same perspective as me. You know what I'm saying? That's
it. He Poodle from Portland said, "Damn, Truck D and his cowboy told me Amar St. wasn't playing, and made me change my pick line."
I didn't know you see I was shocked when I was shocked when I saw you.
You shot.
Because I was like, St. Brown playing?
Jungle said, "What's that blue smudge over the letter R? Meat white vinegar to get that stain out."
You know what the star is. Hey, Poe always put my signature star on all my banners. If you look at all my little banners that she make for me, you're gonna see that star everywhere. Cause I'm a star. I'm a star. I shine like a star.
I feel you, man. Shine like a diamond or a star. Oh, I'll take the diamond.
Where the diamond female, I'm a star, baby.
Tiffany Poodle from Portland said, "I go out for everybody's birthday. When it comes to mine, folks wait till last minute to plan anything. No special birthday post on Facebook. Hardly a gift. Had to pull back and do less." Hey man, I hear you, Tip.
Yep.
I'm the same way on that. Shit, man.
But
since
when you do it for people, do it from the kindness of your heart. Don't you know what I'm saying? I understand.
Trust. It ain't like we don't do it from the kindness of our heart.
No,
but the thing is right. When we do it, it's not that we expect them really to get it back, but it would be nice if you thought about me like I thought about you.
It would be nice.
You know what I'm saying?
But here's my thing. If nobody don't even say happy birthday to me on my birthday, I can give two shits. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't even remember my birthday, you know, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? But if I do something for you on your birthday, I mean, if you ain't trying to find out when my birthday is where you can return the favor, or if you don't even know when my birthday, I don't even hear from you on my birthday, I'm not even gonna worry about it. You know what I mean?
Hey, tell me something. What points? You got any good points or bad points on this past weekend in all football? What was on your mind?
Great, but we had some. I mean, we had some great. We had some good matchups, like with the playoff implications, like the Houston Kansas City game last night, and you had a big game with Pittsburgh, and I mean, it was some great. Like when it comes to the playoff matchup, Chicago, Green Bay, all them games, you know what I'm saying? And it was all playoff implications.
Just to what they said, regulate on things, right? I hope I said it right. Somebody texted me yesterday and said, "Why you didn't play Lamar Jackson and West what's his name? Metcalf.
Right? Yeah, Metcalf and
you were the beat truck team." I said, "Well, Lamar and Westbrook got benched because they wasn't doing shit all these other weeks. I was losing, so I had to do something. I'm trying to make the playoffs."
Yeah,
which I still made the playoffs.
You know what? That's another thing. No, but that's not because I think Mocha winning. You might get knocked out. But
no, I looked at the thing this morning. I'm still winning.
No, it ain't changed yet because we still got tonight's game.
Oh, she got somebody tonight? I don't think she got nobody tonight.
But I think she already winning. I think she already winning her game. But here's what I want to tell you, but because it's your first time playing, that mistake that you made, I make a mistake. I made a mistake plenty of times playing fantasy.
Yeah.
When your top players are not performing, the week that you sit their ass down, that's when they perform for you.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson ain't get over 30 points or 25 points all season, and now he got 30 yesterday. And Metcalf ain't get over 15. He got 30 yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. What's good, the great? How you doing, bro?
What's good, the great? I think a lot of cowboy shit up in here.
What's up, man? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
we got you.
What's going on, man? Happy Monday to you.
Yeah, same to you, my brother. Yeah.
Plug D.
Hey, what up, man?
How much they paying you over there, man? You got another show popping over there, man? Damn.
I'm just trying to stay relevant, man. You know.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
you know,
can I respond to PNP real quick? PNP, to be honest with you, if my family don't acknowledge my birthday or whatever, I'm perfectly fine with that. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm that's me because I may be different. You know what I'm saying? But if my family don't acknowledge my birthday, I'm cool with it because even if they'll come to me and ask me, man, what you want for your birthday? What you want for your? I say, I don't want anything. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's how I handled it. But I'm not gonna get mad at nobody if they don't acknowledge my birthday or if they don't, give me a gift or something. But you know what I'm saying? Because I don't ever expect anything. But if they do, I would appreciate it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna get upset if they don't do it for me. So, but that's I wanted to address that.
Hey, listen. You know those Waymo cars?
Those what?
Those driverless
those
cars.
driving cars.
Waymo.
The cars that drive by themselves.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't know what they called.
They having big time problems with them, man. Motherfucking girl got stuck in one last week, and she rolled out her window, called for help. And they have one on the highway. Then they're hitting other cars. Again, motherfuckers going to school buses. They're going around school buses. So you're supposed to stop when the school bus stop sign is blinking red. You're supposed man, these cars are fucking up. And they talking about that's the new generation for us. Shit. I'll never ride one of them motherfuckers, man. If I can't drive myself, I won't drive at all.
Never say never because it might be a time when you ain't gonna have no choice. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
But at some point they're gonna get them right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like fooling with nothing in the early stage because they gotta work the kinks out first. But
hold up. It ain't that much early. They've been out for 2 years now.
That's early, Chief. If it ain't 10 years, if you gotta get 10 years or 5 to 10 years, 2 years ain't early, bro.
I think in 10 years they're gonna be bankrupt.
In 10 years,
all the lawsuits.
In 10 years, you're gonna have buses running on the transit line gonna be with no drivers. You're gonna be the Greyhound bus is gonna be with no drivers. You're gonna be traveling from state to state with no drivers. It's
hell no, ain't nobody get on that.
Trains are gonna be they're gonna be running trains with no drive. Watch, and you ain't gonna. But listen, some people don't have cars and stuff. Sometimes you ain't gonna have no choice. They're gonna get rid of all the Uber and Lyft drivers, and you gonna all have. And people that take Uber and Lyft ain't gonna have no choice but to get in the car let's drive. So they ain't gonna be able to get going.
They got these motorized bicycles. I can be one of them motherfuckers 70 years old riding around with that.
I mean, you could be that dude. you could be that. But
what's going on with you, D. Great?
Oh man,
got something on your mind, man.
No, Chief, he sparked up something, and that's why I said in the chat room, man. I'm gonna speak for myself, man. I don't expect nobody to do anything for me, even though I do a lot for other people. But I don't like Truck said. I don't really expect nothing back, like birthdays. I mean, you want to get your birthday acknowledged and all that shit with your kids and stuff, or with your family. But I don't. You got to do it from the goodness of your heart, man. You got to be. Don't how much you do. you're gonna get rewarded at the end, man. But I mean, I believe the Lord reward us for that, man. Don't put all your eggs in one basket thinking people just because you did something they gonna follow and do it for you, Chief. That ain't gonna happen. I heard you say that a lot. You say it a lot, man, and I just want to address that. Like sometimes you gotta let that go, brother. You gotta let that go. I don't want that to be on your heart and then just be a burden on you. Just keep pushing and doing what you do, man. You think you know you provided somebody with something and they didn't return. I mean, it is what it is, brother. It is what it is. You know, you learn from that, man. You know what I mean? You know, if you felt you got burnt by that situation, then you just don't go down that road no more. Like I love you and I respect you, but I can't help you today. You know what I mean? You know, and if you can, you can, because I think you're gonna get rewarded by the man above. You know what I mean? That's the things. That's just the good. You know, back in the day they said, "What's your good deed?" That's your good deed. That's your good deed. But let that go, man. I heard you said many times over the years. I know you that you seem like somebody must have hurt you real bad and did something to you where you feel like, damn, you know, I got done dirty. Now I ain't saying that I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying from my perspective, if that had happened, then you have your own right to feel the way you want to feel. I can't change the way you feel, you know. But I know I hear that from you a lot of times that, you know, people need to do this and that, you know, and whatever, man. So I just want to address that issue real quick, man. I just want to get that off my chest to let you know that you know, don't let that hold you back, brother, for real. You know.
Let me say this real quick, and this may be different for everybody, but when I do stuff for people, for me, that's gratifying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I love doing stuff for others. My happiness comes from seeing other people happy. If I can make somebody else happy or make somebody else's day, that makes me feel good. That's my reward back. It ain't. I don't care if they don't do nothing back for me. Period. I'm rewarded by doing what I just seeing other people happy, man. Just making other people's day. That's gratifying for me. That's enough payback for me right there. So. A lot of times, that's why I do things, what I do for other people. And a lot of times people understand like everybody ain't like that. Some people won't do nothing for nobody. They don't give a shit. But that's like gratifying to me. That makes me feel good to do something for other people. That's why I don't never expect nothing back, because I don't care about nothing back. I'm just gratified to do for others. Yeah. But I just feel about that. So
Tiffany said, okay, next birthday for Truck D. No one say word. We're gonna see how he do.
She just don't know we're gonna go past that day and I'm gonna be everything is like it never even happened, man.
My dad said, I'm like you, Truck. I don't care. My birthday, I don't care. My birthday.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing about my birthday though. A lot of people celebrate my birthday without celebrating my birthday. But my birthday is on Cinco de Mayo, so everybody's celebrating on May the 5th anyway.
Oh, I know.
I just look at it. They celebrate my birthday.
I don't do that Cinco de Mayo shit.
No. Why not?
Because for one, Mexicans don't celebrate that. They work that day. They said that's not a holiday for them. You know what I'm saying? So another thing, when they gonna celebrate Black History Month, we gonna have to celebrate for that.
I don't know. I'm just.
I'm just buzzing. That's all. She said I don't see it happening in cold states like Minnesota. You talking about that driverless cars, buses, and all that? There's always a lot of ice there. You can't do it in cold weather states like that. Tim said, I think when you stop caring about your birthday, that's when God stops giving them. Maybe
that's deep right there.
Did I ever say I stopped caring about my birthday?
No, he did not. You did not say that, sir.
Now you changing the whole theory. I just said if nobody don't say happy birthday to me, that's fine. I never said I didn't care about my birthday.
Now, for the record, if I love it when people celebrate mines and give me the kudos. I ain't tripping, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, because it did hurt me. Well, I'm gonna tell you this story. This is 2007.
Mm-hmm.
My kids was like 13 and 3 at the time, and you know they young. And we was in Texas, and I'm in there in the living room, and it's my birthday. My kids even come up and happy birthday, Daddy. But I wasn't mad at the kid. I was mad at my wife. You're supposed to let them know. You know what I mean? So that did. I had, you know, I shed some tears behind that, man. But that's the only time I really felt like that. But other than that, man, my family, they go out, man. They mad at me because I really don't want to be doing too much of nothing. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, hey, have some cake and ice cream, bring the grandkids over, and let's do our thing. My birthday next month, so they already asked me what we want to do, and I really don't know. You know, I don't know. It's all around. My birthday's around Super Bowl time, so everybody doing things. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
As an adult, to be honest with you, I never really celebrated my birthday. Like, went out and did nothing for my birthday. You know what I'm saying? As a child, you know, of course, our parents, you know, they celebrate our birthday. But when I became adult, I never did things for my birthday. You know how people like going out and having these big, I never did none of that for my birthday. Now, since I've been married, my wife would do stuff for me for my birthday. You know, if somebody do something for me for my birthday, I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't do anything for my birthday, I'm fine with that too. But I like this comment right here by RC talking about pride, because that is pride is something else. He just pride is something else too. Sometimes it's tough asking folks for help even after you help them. You know what I'm saying? But and that's true. Because I feel that same way. Even though I help people sometimes, my pride still won't even let me go to them and ask them for help when I need it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Sometimes you think it's automatic, but the person knows your situation. You think it's automatic, but it's not automatic because they don't think like we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you know what I wanted to get on with y'all about, man, since y'all in here, and I usually do that at 12 o'clock. It's almost that time.
Okay.
Hey, man, I gotta apologize to all my people that's listening, man, because I said I will not watch that shit 50 Cent put out due to the fact that, you know, why we trying to kill one another on that. But I see why 50 put it out. So you can see the real movie. I'm talking about we had ideas about Puffy. We had thoughts and shit about what he did and this and that. But I never thought it was as bad as it is. Puffy was a bad motherfucker, man. I ain't talking about bad as far as supernatural bad. He was a bad human being. You know?
His daddy was a gangster, correct? Am I not
But
correct?
he never knew his dad. He just heard about his dad.
Oh,
Daddy
okay.
was a big time drug dealer, and he passed when Puffy was like 3 years old. So he really didn't know about his dad. He just heard about his dad. But that didn't make you be the person you were. Well, this is what I was like. The brother that he grew up with in the neighborhood. You see how dirty he did it?
I still ain't watched it, Chief.
Oh.
I still ain't watched it.
You watched it, The Great?
Have you watched it, The Great?
The Great trying to get his, he got his mic off.
Oh.
Your mic off.
Yeah, my bad. I'm up here watching this and shit. Hey, I seen the first episode, some of the second. How many episodes? Is it 4 or is it more?
Yeah, 4.
It's only 4. Yeah, I seen 1.5, and it's like you're just doing like a little history and getting to other behind the scene details of his life. You know, it's crazy, man. If it's facts, it's crazy.
Right.
But I'm thinking about like a lot of people that was around that time co-signed on the whole order shit too. You know what I mean?
I know that's what get me too.
They roll with it.
Was around you, and everybody's just okay with that shit and going with it.
The parts I didn't like about it, you got to watch all 4 though. The parts I didn't like about it was how he did the guy that had 25% of Bad Boy. You know what I'm saying?
I heard about that. Yeah.
How he came in. Yeah, he came in after the back and demanded him to give him a 25% bond, right? Signed it over to him.
Yeah, that's some fucked up.
He needed to build Bad Boy better, right? And he gonna give it back to him. In 2 years, he fired the dude and blackballed his name in the industry so he couldn't go work nobody. But he was the man behind the scenes of making Bad Boy what they was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
One of the founders, right?
Right. And he's homeless. He's been homeless. He can't get no job in the industry or none of that shit, man. He just fucked his whole life up, right? Because he was one of the narrators. It was 3 guys narrating. And he told a lot of shit. Biggie was supposed to go over to Great Britain or somewhere over there, right? To be the first hip hop artist to go there and get recognized and be in their magazine over there, right? Puffy called him the day before they supposed to went and said, cancel that trip. Biggie ain't going nowhere. Puffy wanted all the shine. Everything. That's why when Suge Knight made that statement, being in the video and on people's songs, I'm not that person. Puffy want, if this is a great record, he want to be on it. He want to be on it. Like I told y'all the story about when Biggie made Hypnotize. The lyrics to Hypnotize, he did that shooting CeeLo in the hallway where we were in Times Square watching them film the video for 112 and Mix, right? He was had to end up being in that video too, driving the boat. But Biggie leg was fucked up from when he had that car accident. He still had the cane and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he just was a reckless. What he did, his sex life and with women, you know, he'll pay for that throughout them and God. But what he did to people that was there helping him build, and he didn't want them to leave to build their own and whatnot. Just like Biggie funeral. He didn't pay that. When that album Ready to Die came out, it paid for the funeral. Puffy was a nasty motherfucker, man. He was very nasty, bro.
I don't doubt that, man.
Yeah.
You don't understand about people like that, man.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh no, here we go. I'm missing line. I'm missing chat.
Yeah, you
said. Jungle Brother said, Big Gudio, why you not wearing your LA Chargers apron while you washing dishes today, Danny?
Tell him, you know what, I'm gonna be respectful on your show, man. I don't want to.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Tell him
he can hear you.
Tell him to show his face on this show right now. Be a man and say it to my face. You know what I mean? Nah, Jungle's cool. Hey, today's my daughter's birthday, man. So I'm just trying to get things ready for her birthday, man. Baking the cake, washing the dish. See, I ain't rich like everybody else. I don't got no dishwasher. I gotta wash these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Bro, I had dishwasher in my house.
I was came with the house
and got one now, and I've never used it. I'm old fashioned. I'm used to washing them. I want my shit clean. I want it clean.
If the dishwasher didn't come with the house when we bought it, we probably would be washing dishes like you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have bought a dishwasher probably.
Yeah, Jungle, Netflix got it, but I watch mine on the cinema app. RC also said had to get past 50 involvement in it and watch so I can get it to the other docs I seen. Yeah.
Do 50 even show up in there anywhere? He probably don't even show up in there no way.
No, he don't show up.
You would really don't even know it's his documentary only because people told you, right?
Yeah.
Just watching it, you wouldn't knowing it was his documentary, correct?
No, before it comes on, it says directed by 50 Cent.
But don't nobody read that shit. I mean, is he actually? You see his face?
No.
Okay. I don't never read the pretty much. I don't read the damn credits coming in.
Hey, Jungle, get you the cinema app. It's free. Get cinema app is free. Once you get that, you can watch it. Don't pay Netflix shit. but I'm about to get rid of them soon myself. Because I got it on our app. It's just that you got to search on our app to find, like you go to Netflix on our app, you got to find, what you want to see, But they don't tell you what it is and shit. You got to hit one of them things to see what it is. But they got everything Netflix got. So I mean, but Netflix went up. Netflix is $17.99 now. That's a lot of motherfucking money. Jones talking about $8.99. That shit, my shit's $17.99.
Yeah, he must have been talking about back in 2020.
You see that shit that shot up. Huh?
Yeah, man, it done doubled up basically since then.
Yeah, man. And I was watching what was that? I was watching that Buffalo Bills and
Houston.
No, that wasn't Houston.
Cincinnati.
Oh yeah.
Cincinnati.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey man, if Joe Burrow didn't throw that interception, man, that was a hell of a fine play there.
Yeah, I thought Cincinnati.
Cincinnati would have whooped that ass yesterday.
Cincinnati had him. They fucked it off, man. They had him.
They had him.
Yeah.
He had. I felt bad for old boy because Joe. Hey, Cincinnati have a defense. Cincinnati's a good ass fucking Joe. I mean, white, black, Mexican, brown, yellow, whatever. Joe Burrow be balling. I don't care. Is he healthy? He can throw that rock. I mean, he got two good wide receivers, got a cool tight end. The running game is all right. They defense is suspect, but they was playing yesterday. Buffalo is
the last couple weeks. They defense been since Burrow came back the last 2 weeks. Their defense been playing pretty decent.
Well, they have to because they gonna put on notice. They like, hey, ain't no excuses that we got a backup quarterback giving up all this, all this money. I'm gonna get you the money that you need. You got to at least stop somebody, at least, for real.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
They let that one get away though. I thought they were gonna beat Buffalo. I thought they had. That pick six changed the game, man.
It did, especially in the snow because now you got a disadvantage. You got to really be careful, But it was. I think that's one of the best games that was on yesterday. That was a pretty entertaining game. That red zone was. I was on that red zone. It was hitting every. I think we seen every play from the damn red zone. You know what I mean?
What you need to do, D-Great, is get you another TV in the room. So you can have the red zone on one TV and the game you want to see from start to finish on the other one. That's what I do, man. I picked the game of the week and put it on this TV, and the other one's red zone, man. So I won't miss a play on the game of the week TV, man. I watched that whole Buffalo Cincinnati game at 1 o'clock. Ooh, that was fire. And the snow too. That's what made it even more fire, man. It was snowing and shit, man.
I thought it was gonna be snowing in that Green Bay Chicago game, but I guess it was just cold in that game.
It was another game that it was snowing and rain.
The Green Bay Chicago game was good.
That Cleveland game, it was snowing and rain. It was like sleep.
Even in Tennessee, the Titans.
Hey, but listen, on a realistic tip, man, because I always thought I like the Dion I followed this family from when new kids was little. What do you think about Shador and what's going on with him? I mean, y'all take whoever first, the other one go after that. What do you think about that whole situation?
I'll go real quick. He got talent. I just think he needs more reps. The more reps you get, the more comfortable you get of the speed of the game, which we see is he's getting every game. He's getting a little better. You know what I mean? Now he gonna make some mistakes. Hell, they had an offensive line to protect him. He wants to be running around like that. You feel me? He's gonna get better. I think he's in a crazy. I ain't gonna say bad, but a crazy situation because of what the coach be doing to him. You know what I mean? How he's. I think he get a better coach to coach him up. You know what I mean? Because I think he's fighting against some battles of a coaching staff that really, and a team that really don't give a fuck about him. You know what I mean? But he's doing that on this. He's just doing that on his own, and they like, damn, he doing this. We can't take him because he's balling. You know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah, so they might get rid of that coaching staff, man, because they ain't shit. But then again, what they gonna do with Deshaun Watson, man? Is he done?
No.
I still think Deshaun Watson is the man. You know what I mean? I think he can play. I ain't gonna say he's the man. I think he can play. Well, I need to see him play another season to make a good judgments that if he can't play or not. You know what I mean? But yeah, but Shador's gonna be all right. Get some better coaches, man. You know.
Well, my perspective, Cleveland got to make a decision. They either gonna keep the coach because the coach don't like Shador, that's obvious, and move on from and maybe just trade Shador or do something with Shador, or they gonna ride with Shador and like the great said, they got to change the coaching staff. They ain't gonna be able to keep both of them.
No,
coaching and Shador not. If you gonna keep the coach, maybe trade Shador and go on and go with your boy. If you're gonna go with him, Dylan Gable or whatever. And like you said, they still got to figure out what they're gonna do with Watson. They could probably get. I mean, they could probably do something with Shador, move on from him. But if they want to keep Shador, like you said, they're gonna have to move on from the coach because it's obvious that I don't know what's up with the coach. It's obvious he. I mean, I guess them coach of the year shit now went through his head.
Yeah.
Oh, he figured, but
you know what? How you coaching the year for a sorry ass team and ain't going no playoff or nothing like that?
Yeah, you don't know winning.
Yeah. But you think that's top shit? That ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know, that ain't shit at all. Oh yeah, Jungle. I watched a lot of the Cleveland game too because you know they kept it in the red zone. Which when every time Shador brought them down in that red zone or Cam Ward brought it down there. Yeah, that game was on and shit, man. Red zone, one thing about it, they pop 4 screens up there in a minute.
And here's another thing about that game. It's just like none of the big television really fool with the Titan like that. So you ain't gonna see a lot of Titan coverage on none of the TV. So that's why you hardly ever see anybody playing the Titan. You hardly ever see them on the red zone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's another reason why that game wasn't showed a whole lot on the red zone, even though it was a good game like it was. But they had to show the touchdowns because they always showing touchdowns. But as far as watching a lot of the game, you ain't gonna see that if the Titans play. You ain't gonna see them on the red zone like that.
I'm gonna tell you something that I've never seen this in my life of watching football. How you take the starting quarterback out the game when you down there trying to get 2 points conversion because you don't want to kick the extra point. How you take him out there and run the what they read? They read the red zone. I mean Wildcat.
Wildcat. Yeah.
Running back gets the ball, start running this way. He was supposed to pitch it to the man, come the wide receiver, come the other way. He forgot to pitch the man because he was thinking about running. Then he turned around and threw it to the man going over there and took coverage of the defense. So that was a whole fucked up scheme. Right?
Before all of that, anyway, why are you even in a 2-point conversion situation to begin with? Yeah. You score the first touchdown, kick the field goal, you're down by 7. You score the second touchdown, kick a field goal, it's a tie ball game. Why you even go for 2 the first time?
Right.
Why you go for 2 to begin with? You only down by 2-14.
They don't want him to win. He was home. The fans was behind him. They don't want him to win, man.
So most coaches get fired for shit like that. Now you coach of the year a couple of years. Don't no coach of the year do no stupid shit like that.
Peterson did for the Eagles when he didn't want the Giants to go to the playoff. He took Hurts out. Jalen Hurts. He only played 1 series and had some guy in there that used to work at Walmart quarterback. You know.
But what was their situation though with that? They wasn't really trying to win the game anyway. It was a game they probably didn't even need anyway, right? Or they wasn't trying to win. You talking about the Peterson situation? What was their situation? They already clinched or something. It wasn't even an important game. Not saying that it was important.
They wasn't in the playoffs or nothing like that. Oh, it would have been helping us.
But see. The thing is, Cleveland should have been playing it like a real game situation, even though they out of it. You trying to incorporate a mindset or situation that your team is gonna be in on a regular. So why not play it like a regular situation? You know, regularly if you in a playoff, like say you fighting to get in a playoff or whatever, you're not going for 2 right there. That's not nothing you're gonna do in a regular game on a regular.
He was doing too much. You keep Fedor in there, and because if that's your quarterback, he's gonna have to run those plays.
Yeah, run it
You know
like.
what I mean? So whether he makes the play or not, you still have to run with your boy because we got confidence in you to make that play.
Man.
Damn, I mean, it's so simple. They make it hard. If he's your quarterback, you don't take Josh Allen. I mean, out the game. You don't take Mahomes. You let your main quarterback run it. Quit doing all these dumbass tricks. That's gonna get you fired. And I hope it do. You know what I mean?
Hope they do.
Jungle said Big Julio doesn't like his own black quarterback. No surprise that he ain't rocking what you do.
Did I say anything bad about your door, sir? Come on, man. You know, he always try to spin the narrative. Oh, y'all, that I got 5 teams. You know what I mean? You know, I don't like black quarterbacks. You know, I just troll y'all because, you know.
Why you say y'all? Why you say y'all?
Well, let me I troll him because sometimes, Chief, you get on that train too.
No, I'm talking about the team. That's why you got 3 teams. Now that's all I said.
I'm talking about the black quarterback situation. I got past that one, you know what I mean? But it is what it is.
That was my point, Jungle.
I'll give Jungle a personal call and cuts him out on my own.
He's gonna come up. But that's what I was saying. When it was 31-23, all they do is kick the extra point, and they would have been down by 7. They end up scoring another touchdown, but they had to go for 2 because they missed the previous drive. If they had just kicked the extra point. See, in a normal football game, that's the way it's played. You score, you down 14, you score a touchdown, you kick the extra point, now you're down 7. Instead of kicking the extra point, they went for 2 the first time. And then the dude picked the ball off, he almost ran it back for 2 points the other way. I'm sitting up here like, why did they even go for it? Why did they even go for 2 to begin with? That didn't make no sense to me.
Doing too much, man.
Yeah, that should get his ass fired for that shit right there.
Oh shit! What Jungle just said, that coach Stefanski needs to be investigated for point shaving. There was no need to go for 2 down 31.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's the point I was just making.
Yeah.
When it was 31-23, it was 31-14. 31
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
they scored a touchdown. 23. If they would have made it 24, they would have been down by 7.
Right,
they didn't need to go for 2. That's the same thing I was saying. He was saying the same thing I said. They went for 2 when they wasn't no need to. Now, even if you ain't got nothing to play for, you could be playing for next season. Let's see how if y'all can make this comeback in this game, because they was coming from behind. Get the field goal, get down by 7, and then, which they did get the stop, got the ball back, scored another touchdown, but now you got to go for 2. When you should get the field goal to begin with.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hey, so the great, are you gonna be at the game tonight?
No, sir. We're playing, buddy.
What the weather like out there, the great? I can't hear you. It sound when I
put the Jelani thing up, man, for me. Like you do it.
Oh, I mean to do it that way. Hold on.
Yeah. Let me put a little shit in there.
It didn't hold on.
Okay, people, we got coming up the annual 13th annual Christmas toy drive with the Wait a Minute show. Jelani JB Brody. You can cash app him at $ Jelani Brody, all caps, or Venmo him, Jelani-Brody, right? Or either PayPal, the Wait a Minute show at gmail.com. all donations are 100% used towards gifts for the kids. Donations are being accepted from November 1st to December 13th. So what they're saying is people, Helping Hands of Portland County is a part of it too. But what he's saying is, this Saturday is the last day to put donations in. I sent my donation this past Saturday because I don't want to get caught up saying, I got to pay these bills. So I had that extra, man. I'm going ahead and send it because I'm thinking about the kids, man. Before I spend on myself or anything, and he said you can send from $1 to whatever. I'm like this. Why give $1? You know what I'm saying? We give the homeless dollars. These kids are toilets. It ain't like they don't live in a home or nothing like that. They toilets. Their parents don't have enough to continue to give them gifts and toys. So let's help them out, man. And he's been doing it for 13 years. This year, I asked him, can I come because I want to come and video it so everybody that donate can see the smile on these kids' faces and see the shit that Jelani spent his time doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's for the kids, I mean, you probably got a kid or two in your neighborhood that don't have nothing. Help the kids out, people. Donate. You can go ahead and move the truck.
Yeah, do it for the children. Do it for the children.
Yeah, do it for the children, man. Definitely that, bro. But yeah, man, that fantasy thing, man, I want to just thank you for allowing me to try it this year. It was a lot of learning curves here and there. But I think a lot of things that hurt me within it was injuries or you losing a defense or something because they on bye.
Yeah.
Because once you put that team in the portal, that motherfucker go.
Yeah.
So
you learn. That's a learning curve, yeah. That's
and I'm glad Beta Can put that in the 2 Live School chat on how you do your fantasy.
Yeah.
We ain't had no problems, man.
Yeah.
No problems at all, bro. And I think the way you do it gives everybody opportunity, man. You
see how low Ryan's score was, 79 to 70. Yeah, we got one player that can get 70 points by himself.
What?
So you see they final score like 79 to 78.
Yeah.
Remember Josh Allen got 70 points 1 week, right?
Yeah. What kind of fantasy they got going on?
Yeah, they got the basic scoring. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of my scoring on my fantasy, like I do extra for bonus points and stuff like that. Like 40 yards, you get points for like 40 yard passes and 40 yard runs and stuff like that. But they don't in basic point scoring, they don't do all of it.
Right.
That damn Joe got 9 teams on it.
Yeah, we got the Jungle Brother up in here, man.
The seminar Jungle Brother, college football seminar, or baseball, basketball. What sport is that?
That's all his team.
That's all his team?
That's right.
Damn, boy.
That's my collection.
Half of the AC, NCAA is your team, huh?
That's my collection.
That it makes sense, man. God damn.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
How you doing, Joe?
I'm good, man.
Can y'all hear me?
Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we hear you.
All right, cool.
I ain't heard from you, man. I ain't talked to Jungle in a while, man. You doing all right, man?
Yeah, I'm making it, man. Taking it one day at a time.
Yo, me too, bro.
I got a question for you guys real quick.
Right.
And I want to, is Tiffany, hope Tiffany PNP still in there. What's up with Kansas City? Is they done? Or they need to just rebuild? I need to get off this Bluetooth.
You saying Kansas City, yeah, man. I mean, it ain't like they got a bad team. Maybe they got to rework some pieces and do some different stuff because whatever they've been doing, people starting to catch on. When you do something so long, man, defense is gonna learn you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to start doing stuff different. So some things got to change. Then people get older. Kelsey ain't the Kelsey of 5 years ago. Things they got to do some changing around. They still gonna be okay. But this ain't their year. Go ahead, man.
I said earlier, all they got to do is get one of those receivers from Dallas to go with that dude Thornton. You got two people to stretch the field, and then you put Rice and Worthy at the slot. Your offensive back. Your offensive back.
I thought Worthy was didn't Worthy have like the fastest time in the combine? I thought he was one of them. He was like a deep carry.
Worthy is fast. Worthy and Brown's the fastest receivers. Now you can put Rice at the slot, and then you're gonna have to really investigate into a new tight end because the tight end last night he was trash. You know what I mean?
That's the key right there, Kelsey. Kelsey used to clean a whole lot of stuff up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting open like he used to.
Yeah, he don't have it. Mahomes don't have that safety valve, like something to fall back on, like when he get in trouble and stuff, like Kelsey was. So yeah, that's a big part of it too. When he go to bail out, you notice he runs more than he used to. You know what I'm saying? Usually he can move around just enough where he can find Kelsey, and Kelsey will bail him out. Now he has to take off running. He can't just move around the pocket and throw the ball like he used to. You got to run now. Yeah, that's a big difference.
See, when he had Kelsey over the middle, eating up all those passes, you know what I'm saying? Those wide receivers, they didn't have that safety over the top. So that safety was worrying about Kelsey. Now, when they don't have to worry about Kelsey, you put a linebacker on Kelsey and set him down. You got the safeties back there shutting down Worthy and Wright.
Yeah.
Right.
You got the deep threat. Right? Yeah.
Hey man, we got Naughty Dredge up in the house, man.
What up, Naughty?
Y'all favorite sports fan.
But yeah, the game plan doesn't change because, like I said, defense is figuring it out now.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't as much as that. Like I said, Kelsey's getting old. Kelsey getting old, man, and that's a big difference. You ain't got nobody to replace. You ain't got nobody to replace him. So
Pacheco, the whole team getting older. Pacheco, a lot of mileage on his legs. Kareem Hunt got mileage on his legs.
They don't have a solid running game. You right.
They're not that dynamic young team like they used to. Yeah. Worthy, you can't be no workhorse like you use your boy the cheetah. You know, right. You can only run Worthy on so many reverses and drag routes. You know what I'm saying? And plus, you need time to make Worthy more effective.
Yeah.
To get him to put the ball downfield.
I like that boy. I like that boy number 80. Thornton. They don't
Brown, he ain't no big play receiver. You saw when Mahomes hit him down the field, he left his feet to catch the ball. And the other receiver would have ran under the ball, kept his feet and got yak yard. Brown, he left his feet.
Yeah, he wasn't tall enough, probably. I mean, he didn't have. He knew he couldn't catch up to the ball, like you were saying. He couldn't run up under the ball. He wouldn't have got there.
That's the difference between a good receiver and a great receiver. A great receiver, they don't dive for the ball; they get up under it. You know what I'm saying? Get yak yard.
Well, simple thing. I don't think he could have ran up under it. I'm saying he had to dive to get out there. You know what I'm saying? But like Chief was saying, that dude Thornton is tall. Thornton could have ran up under. They didn't use him enough. Like they used Thornton a lot early in the season, but they had a lot of receivers hurt. But once they stopped using Thornton, that was a problem too. But like you said, Thornton should have been bigger. They should have kept him involved in that offense, even when the other kids started coming back, because he was making them catches down the field, stretching the field, and getting up under the ball, because he's a little.
I got now he left a message. I don't know who it's for, but he left a message. Y'all want to speak on it? You can.
What are you talking about? What race baiting?
I know.
What race baiting? I mean, you had the greatest blazing all over Joe Burrow. And last time I checked, Joe Burrow white.
Yeah. He might be talking about himself.
I don't look at color.
He might
we know that, the great. We know that.
Hey, Chief, get control of your show, man.
I mean, that having an MVP here, and you ain't never
balling.
You did Joe Burrow.
Come on, man. You're right.
And I don't even know why. I don't even know why Chief asked you about your door. You already said you were watching the Buffalo Cincinnati game. You ain't watching. You ain't watching.
First of all, with the red zone, I was watching all the games, sir. You know what I mean? And I was watching Colorado in the championship game this week. Oh, my bad. They didn't even make it. I'll be back.
That's a shot. That's a shot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can tell the great. You know what I'm saying? You can tell what butters his bread. It ain't no blackberry jam. I tell you that. He got a whole lot of mayo on his bread. No blackberry jam. Him and Naughty got that mayo all over their bun. Extra mayo.
I'm trying to be nice and respectful, sir. Like I said, I'll call you personally and talk about you. You know, I don't want America to know the real you, sir.
Well, you had a good opportunity to say something good about your door, who passed for almost 400 yards.
Did I say anything bad about him? Yeah, bro. Quit being petty. You a petty ass motherfucker. Relax, nigga.
That man had almost 400 yards, and the only thing you can say about him is he's getting better. What do you mean he's getting better? This man been railroading, and he still passed over 400 yards.
All right, man. All right.
And what you didn't say. I'm like, come on, man. They railroading this kid, and all you doing is saying, "Oh, he getting better." You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you mean he getting better?
All right, man. I see that's a touchy situation with you, man. I hurt your feelings, man. You know, next time put a condom on that dick ride. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you don't want to talk about Joe Burrow, this, that, and other. Hey. I don't care what color he is. Let Joe Burrow got the best wide receiver in the game, and he got T. Higgins. I mean, he did get 400 yards a game. LSU, he has the best roster money to buy. He still put up numbers.
Chief, you control your show, man. This dude, he's bringing ratings down, man. 5 people already left the show already.
Hey, man.
No, man, it's good.
Hey, I don't want to bring your show down, Chief. I can take the sign off and let
stay on there, man. See, you know what?
You crying?
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and talk. You didn't talk. Go ahead, Steven. You didn't talk for 55 minutes. Go ahead, man.
Hey, man, I'm talking ball.
Go ahead.
I'm talking ball.
You know, he gets so sensitive, you know, about a whole lot of stuff. Motherfucker ain't been on TV or radio or in these shows in 6 weeks. Now you come on here, you know, with his little pom-poms in the background. I don't see no New York Giants shit in the back. You know what I mean? Where your Giants shit at, bro? You got Gremlin. You barely got your Knicks. Move your big ass shoulders so we can see your Knicks. Fix your camera so we can see your team, man. God damn.
I think Georgetown in the background looks good, dog.
He got Puma, Armor. You getting sponsored by the motherfucker? If you getting sponsored by the Nike, he got all that shit. He got all that racist shit in his background.
I don't understand how he got North Carolina and Miami in the same thing. Both of them.
Right. He's delusional, man.
You don't need to worry about it. You spell perspective wrong.
Are you representing? Is that what you're doing? Representation?
You don't need to worry about it. You need to worry about your own banner.
I mean, I'm good.
You need to worry about your own banner, sir. Hey, Chief, man, you need to check these fools, man. My backdrop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Truck D. This what's gonna happen, Truck. They gonna have to call Knox and save them because they can't fuck with us right now. Bro.
The greatest, man. You need to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Knox gonna pop up and come with his little pom-poms and shit. You know what I mean? I don't hear that bullshit.
You washing
Anyway,
dishes, man.
talk sports, man.
Ain't
Talk
no man
sports.
washing dishes going to intimidate nobody. We don't need no help. No man washing
Yeah,
dishes.
because you rich. You rich, motherfucker. You rich over there in a mansion, over there in the country. You know. Hood niggas gotta wash dishes, nigga. You know
Hey,
what I
man,
mean?
you talking ball or what?
Game coming up tonight, though, man. Can we get on that?
Yeah, can we talk ball or
Thanks.
what? Your
Yeah,
charge.
let's
Let's talk
talk
about
because
your charge.
you trying to throw shots, and I'm gonna have to come out there and put some elbows in your face.
Yeah, you can't do nothing with those dishwash hands, man.
At least my hands is clean, shitty hands.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing with those dishwash hands, sir. You ain't waxed nothing.
Yeah.
Smell your finger right now, Juck.
Hey.
Your dishwashing hands, you ain't intimidating nobody, son.
Hey, speaking of rating, man, I did that Dallas Detroit watch party for the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
You know, me and T-Man was on, man. He just came through and raided our dang. It was about 400 people came up in here and raided our little watch party that night at halftime.
Oh, damn.
They all came in real quick. They lit up the chat room. The little viewer game went up to like 170 something views, but it ended up being like people coming in and going out. The chief said it was 400 some people came through here. The chat room was boom, man. We didn't know what was going on. One cat kind of hung back and told us what they were doing. They were going to different little chat, little rooms that had like little small followings or whatever, and they was just blowing them, throwing them up at halftime. It was pretty cool, man. It was really cool.
Now, what it would have been good is, see, I had came back in and seen all of that. But what would have been good, I should have been there and told all the motherfuckers, hit the subscribe button, motherfucker.
Some of them did. We
did.
We got some followers.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of them subscribed that night.
Hey, General, Chuck was in rare form that night. He had on his cowboy hat, had his mask and cape on,
masked up that night.
all that shit. Yeah. And at the end of the game, he was looking like this, John.
I bet it was, man. I bet it was.
No, it wasn't. I was full of crown. I was full of crown because I was happy all night, bro.
Back to reality.
I really don't even know how the game really ended.
We know. We know.
I didn't know we lost. I don't really know how it ended or what happened.
That Dallas defense can't stop a parked car.
We're gonna see can they stop the Giants at the end of the year.
Hey, we will see. Hey, proof in the pudding, sir.
Save your money. Save your money.
Proof's in the pudding, sir.
Save your money. That's all I'm asking. Save your money. Yeah, hey, Truck. That's how you shut that down, bro.
Bro, the game coming, so you just have your money. Don't save that.
All right.
Hey, you ain't worry about rinsing no dishes off, sir.
They done, sir. They done. They done.
Y'all must have had a big party, man. That was a lot of things to watch. Oh, damn, boy. You was watching for about a half hour.
It was.
Hey, Mom Deuce looked good, man. It was her birthday, huh?
92. Saturday, man.
Happy birthday to it, great. Happy birthday to you.
And my daughter's birthday today, so yeah.
Wow.
It's all good.
The oldest daughter, the youngest?
The youngest one, she just turned 21, man. So.
Oh, okay. She'll be in my pockets a little later. She got a job. She got a job. She went and bought her a car. She good.
What kind of car she got?
She found this old Nissan Altima. Got it. She's running pretty good. Changed the battery in there. She's straight for right now. So.
I've been having my Altima for like 10 years.
I think she grown. Hey, who y'all got tonight, man?
I got I think I picked Philly.
We need help. I'm straight pulling for the Chargers.
Yeah, I need the Chargers to go ahead and get this victory. I think the Eagles gonna lose tonight, and I think they're gonna lose to Buffalo. That's 2 losses, and that's gonna change the whole dynamics of our future.
Hey, even if the Eagles lose, you still gotta catch them. And how y'all gonna do that?
So you saying we losing? So you saying we losing to Minnesota next week?
Hey man, you saw what Minnesota just did.
To who?
To Washington.
Who Who's that? Who's them?
Nobody thought Minnesota was gonna win yesterday. And look what they did.
I sure didn't. I thought Washington was gonna get them.
Like I said, with your
Minnesota do got a good defense though. I do give them that.
with your defense, you can't count no wins.
Okay.
You can't count no wins with that defense.
How much you got on? How much you got on it? How much you got on it? Let's do it right now.
Man, how much you need? How much
Yeah.
you need, Playboy?
I need
How much
50.
you need, Playboy?
I need 50.
Hey man,
Hey,
send me $50, sir. Send me
Okay.
before we move on,
I got you.
You know my
Got you.
cash app.
I got you.
Brother.
And now, if I see this 50, I don't have to be chasing you to get my money back, right?
Hey, send me $50, sir. $ Jungle Brother.
Got you. Y'all heard it. It's we got to record it. I'm gonna send you 50, and I want my money back, bro.
doubled up. Hey,
Yeah,
but,
man.
but I don't know. I haven't read what actually happened to Stewie Lamb. What happened to him?
He got a concussion. Hit that hard ass. Hey, have y'all ever felt the turf field, bro? Actually, it's nothing but concrete, man. That shit is hard. And, hey, did they change the helmets? Back in the day, I had a bike helmet where we had air in our helmets, bro. Did they outlaw the bike helmets with the air? What they got now? I don't know what they got now.
We had those little helmets. We had we had the R on the helmet. What was that company name?
Right there.
Right there.
Right
there. We had,
Right there.
You know,
No, it's great. It's great. They change helmets every year. They make it for safetyness for every year. No, what it is, man, they need to play on dirt and grass, man. Fuck all these fancy looking fields, man.
Yeah.
They play on dirt and grass, man.
I thought they got away from it.
Of course, T. Higgins hit his head like that yesterday, but they was on dirt.
Yeah, nah, Buffalo got turf.
I thought that was grass.
Buffalo got grass. Buffalo got grass.
That's grass.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
They used to have turf back in the 80s and 90s. They used to have turf.
It look like they got that synthetic turf, man. Look like grass. I don't know.
Now, it might be synthetic. It might be synthetic.
But it ain't that hard.
It's still soft
with the tires in it.
I know
anytime you see that black come up, that's the field. It's tire.
That stuff it's like concrete, man. You hit your head on that thing, and they pound it on you too. You done.
Everybody need that grass turf. You know what I'm saying?
So I don't think he's playing. I don't think he's playing.
He had a
Sunday.
It's great. Looks like you've been working out a little bit, man.
No, I'm just fat, bro.
Trying to
I'm
show
fat.
them guns and shit.
I'm fat, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, he working on biceps, picking up those pots and pans.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Just like the Karate Kid, sir. Just like the Karate Kid. Wash on, dry off. Wash on, dry off. Huh?
Show those pink hands you got for washing those dishes. You keep that information to yourself, the great. Come on,
Here go one right here, motherfucker. Check that hand out.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You might as well put on a rainbow shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Chief, here we go. He line stepping, man. He line stepping. If I call him out, he gonna. If I call him out, he gonna come. Why you disrespect me on Chief show this morning, man? Why you do that, man? Come on, man.
I'm taking information to myself. I would have came on live TV telling everybody I'm washing dishes. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep it 100.
Hey, y'all see,
Keep it 100. It ain't like, we on your Judge Jungle show and you doing your show sitting on your toilet all fucking night, all day.
Hey, watch your mouth. I ain't never done no show sitting on the toilet.
Was it? Okay. All right.
Carry
on, man. Truck D, get this show back in order with a topic, man, because this dude, he gonna derail the show, man.
Deacon Dale showed up in the chat on the little group thread. Y'all see Deacon Dale ain't been around. We ain't heard from Deacon Dale since the season started.
No, we ain't heard since.
Deacon Dale said him and YouTube don't mix. He said, YouTube ain't mixing like that. That's why he don't be around for us. So he ain't really do YouTube like that.
Oh, okay. He had for them folks.
Well, his team name His teams ain't doing YouTube either because they ain't shit either. You know
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? He on the milk carton, man. You know, like I said, I'm surprised the great here right now. I'm surprised we seeing Big Booty. Usually, when the girls get beat, you know what I'm saying, he get missing. But hey, it's game day for the Chargers.
No. He was on the football show Wednesday night.
It's game day for the Chargers, so he feeling optimistic. You know what I'm saying? You know,
y'all ain't gonna get it.
Hey, he used this opportunity just to slander my name, man. You know what?
This is great. Are you from LA? You know what I'm saying? You rock with all your LA teams. You know what I'm saying? You've been so far more times than anybody else.
Hey, he must be on mute. We can't hear him.
Oh, I heard him. He said,
I heard his ass, oh fucker.
Hey, the great. How many times you been to SoFi without the Cowboys being there?
Anyway, hey Chief, who you got tonight, man? I'm kind of ignoring this dude right now.
The Eagles.
Okay.
Hey, it's a must win for the Eagles, man. They gotta have this, man. It's a must win for them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the Eagles.
Yeah.
Chargers. They running game kind of suspect. With Dobbins out, you got Hampton out. You know what I'm saying?
They're on their third or fourth string running back. I know that.
It's a chance, man. If I had to handicap this game, give me the Eagles, man. 24-23.
24-23. Write that down, Chief.
24-23. Who you got, Big Gudio?
I'm pulling for the Chargers. I need the Eagles
You
to
always
lose.
pull for the Chargers.
I need the Eagles to lose. I need the Eagles to lose.
Chargers, one of your teams, sir. Go and admit it.
Anyway, Chief, who you got winning the national championship, man? As I change the subject.
Ohio State.
Going against who?
I think they're gonna end up going up against Indiana. Indiana gonna win that side.
Whoa. Y'all talk about that already?
Nah, yeah, but RC brought it up, but Chief we'll talk about it later.
What you mean talk about it later? He tried to, and then next you know, I gotta go to show us up. No.
Yeah. He ain't rush talk about no coffee beans.
No. Now, if you take the sugar daddies out your head, earlier I said they may end up playing each other in the championship. Now I'm making it clear that they will end up playing each other.
Okay, we got that. But we talking about what happened to y'all fuckers on Saturday.
Saturday night, it was a good game. Our offensive coordinator fucked up. You see, he didn't start moving the ball into that last drive. Like working the ball to the tight end. You know what I'm saying? Getting the receivers in there, giving it to the back. He didn't do that. All game, he tried to force the run. And then when he tried to go to the quarterback was missing receiver. When he was trying to go to Smith and Tate, he was going to the double cover man. But I tell you what, it ain't like they beat the shit out of us. We lost on a field goal. We should have had 2 field goals.
And your kicker, he had one job to do, man. Come on.
One job.
Well,
see, I should tell you, I think talk about it. See?
Those coffee beans, they try to get their quarterback the Heisman.
Bro, hold up. First and foremost, it ain't no damn coffee bean. That's a Buckeye. Ain't no
what is a Buckeye? What is a Buckeye, Chief?
It ain't no coffee bean.
What is it? It's a bean, ain't it? Hey, Greg, you seen Brutus the Buckeye? He's a big ass bean. He's a big ass bean.
Hey, hold up, sir. Who your college football team?
Hey, you looking at the U?
The U? Yeah, y'all shouldn't even made it, motherfucker.
The U. And we're gonna go and get that win.
Hey, Chief, y'all got shut out the whole second half, bro. Shut out. I ain't never seen an all team get shut out like that. Second half.
We're gonna go with Texas A&M and we're gonna get that. Texas A&M, we'll
great. If that's the case, they ain't do much either, man. 13 to 10. I mean, who did
it was a good game. It was a good game. It was a good defensive game.
Y'all just watched it in the playoff. What's your team?
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Joe? Your team? He froze. I put it to you like this. The playoff got some good teams playing. Nobody could be mad. Only team you could probably be mad at is James Madison. But they was what? They was 12-1, something like that, 11-2 or 12-1. Tulane always been good. Tulane played good in the last decade. So,
Tulane got beat by 35 points to Ole Miss beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? I got Ole Miss winning again by 30. You know what I'm saying?
They got him again.
Oh, they playing him again?
They throwing Ole Miss a bone by giving them Tulane. They throwing Oregon a bone by giving them JMU. You know what I'm saying? Miami got a tough draw. Alabama got a tough draw.
Did Oklahoma and Alabama play already?
Huh? Yeah.
Who won that game?
Oklahoma won that game.
Oh, okay.
And Alabama. At Alabama.
Now, I don't know if it was at Alabama. I think it was at Oklahoma.
It was.
No, it was. Because Oklahoma was in their white uniforms.
Yeah, it was in Alabama. I remember that. Because the Alabama fans started booing.
They throwing Alabama a bone this year. They railroaded Alabama last year with Milroe. They throw them a bone this year.
Yeah.
But you know, Alabama did beat Georgia once already. That was a quality win. Georgia number 3 in the ranking.
If it was up to me, man, but I'd pick Alabama over Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame got the personnel that could beat Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see a Notre Dame versus Oklahoma matchup than the Alabama-Oklahoma team, how they already played. But I don't got no problem seeing Alabama in there. They got a good team. You know what I'm saying? They got a good team. Their quarterback, to me, is kind of suspect. He ain't no Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't no Jalen Milroe.
Hey man, we got a show coming up in about 15 minutes. Naughty Dre producing the show with comedian Bam Bam. They'll be up in 15 minutes. But my last statement is, why is these teams rejecting the bowl games that they are sent to? And this team that ain't even have a shot to go to the playoff, they reject the bowl game. Tell me why
a lot of teams reject it because players don't want to play them. You got a whole lot of players that's juniors and seniors. They're not going to risk their draft stock playing those meaningless bowl games. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of teams don't want to get embarrassed, without their best players. Like Love, running back for Notre Dame, he projected to be a first-round running back. First round pick at running back. He ain't gonna play in those. He ain't gonna play in the Cotton Bowl or no Weed Whacker Bowl. And he did leg broke.
Yeah, because his stock. If he was in the playoffs, his stock would have kept going up. But like I said, by being in a mediocre bowl, his stock is as high as it's going to get now. So yeah, ain't no need to play in the bowl. They out of the play. Well, I know the name as a team. They feel they got shafted to begin with.
And by Notre Dame being independent, they can flex like that. Because conference don't got no choice. Each team slotted to go to a certain bowl. They got contract obligations.
Yeah.
Notre Dame being independent, they can turn it down.
Yeah.
But that's me. I ain't no bowl guru.
I told Chief that this year's tournament was Big Ten SEC. Was a Big Ten SEC tournament champion.
Yeah, the Big Ten SEC Invitational.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Big Ten SEC they got all the buys and they got all the home games. You know what I'm saying? But look at all that money they keep to themselves. They got gate receipts. You know what I'm saying? They get bowl college playoff appearances. They keep all the money to themselves.
Yeah.
And they throwing the Big 12 one bone. They throwing the ACC one bone. They throwing the Sun Belt one bone. They Conference USA one bone.
To be honest though, Texas Tech earned their bone though. They've been playing some good football this year.
Who's this?
Texas Tech. They earned their bone. They didn't throw the bone. They've been playing some good football this year. They earned theirs. But
hey man, we'll be back Wednesday night in Truck D on the Call You Play show, and he'll be on ahead of me with the fantasy football show. Tomorrow night, check me and Matt Knox out, man. We probably we try to get a guest. If we don't get no guests, we're gonna talk about a lot of shit been going on out here, man. So crazy ass shit, man. So, hey man, y'all ain't doing nothing, just come on through. And this is almost the end of the year. We're gonna have the end of the year show, New Year's Eve, where everybody gonna be able to come on and we just talk about this year in review, man. And we wish everybody a happy New Year. You know?
One love, man.
UIOB. Hey, Joe, with the great
Peace out. Y'all have a good one, man.
Yeah, one love.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Chief, man.
All right, brother.
Been here with you.
Yeah.
Get there with you later, man. You doing anything tonight?
Call me.
But I also need enough to express my heart's wants and needs, and to wipe away my past tears. And as He would place in my